Live again, Best Ball Barbecue, day number 4. Consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Haven't been on this channel in a couple of days. Been on Pete's channel on The Bash. Lucky enough with O'Hara. Was on Chad's channel yesterday. But we are back on this channel, and we are going to do more of the same. We got some drafts on deck, and I want to dive into another player in the film room today. I think one of my most exposed running backs in the pre-draft stuff. Still one of my most exposed running backs in post BBM as well. So I want to dive into that player. We did Tank a couple days ago. We're going to dive into this one today. Guys, if you're new here, if you enjoy the content, drop a like, drop a sub, por favor. Make sure you tap that bell as well. Notifies you when we go live. We are drafting all off-season long, all hot best ball summer long. Drafts on deck, more film on deck. Lamar Jackson, take us away.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, how is everybody doing today? All right, I'll adjust the chat a little bit first here. Everyone's talking about Goofy stream. That was just if you missed it, Goofy. It was Goofy, Centex, and it was Kurt Rambis. So if you missed that stream, I mean, you got to go back and watch that. That was pretty electric stuff. You just have to watch it. You just have to watch it. People are asking what. Okay, let me make myself a little bigger here. There we go. People are asking what my Calvin Ridley exposure is. I will get that to you. Actually, give me 2 seconds here. I will give you the Ridley exposure. Here we go. 2.5%, $30. This is 79 teams though, so that's obviously just the that's my pre-drafts, or that's my 2026 season stuff. If we go to Superflex, it is 3%. So not a lot of Ridley from me. Not a lot of Ridley from me. All right, but let's dive into this today. So if you missed a couple the Aaron Rodgers thumbnail title, we watched Tank Bigsby for about like the first 20 minutes on stream, and I thought that was really fun. So I wanted to run it back with another running back. We're going to go Tajay Spears today, one of my most drafted running backs in the pre-draft cycle. And I just think he's a really good, he's just a really elusive runner. I think I saw a stat about him today that was like has the most. It was like missed tackles force per attempt or most. It was something along. I think Ian Hart had tweeted it out, but yeah. Want to dive into Tajay? I have not watched any of these in advance. So I just filtered it by 10-yard runs from last year. He had, what was it? It looks like 9 of them. So how many results? Yeah, 9 runs of 10 plus yards or more, which is less than Tank Bigsby. But let's watch these ones. I don't know. I thought it might be fun. Let's again, bad Tennessee offense, bad Tennessee O-line. Let's dive into a little bit. Oh, wait, is this 2024? This is 2024. I saw Levis and I was immediately confused. All right, he had 6 last year. I think he was hurt last year, though. Okay. He had 6. I saw Levis. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Let's watch his 6 from this year. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hope you have a great Saturday so far. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got little 12 personnel with a fullback here. So we got like 22 personnel right now, if I can count correctly, which I believe I can. Oh, okay. That's a good first run. That's a great first run. I like that a lot. I'll try and let the chat play. So we got our guard tackle. No, just guard pulling. So we got Power here. Yep, Power. Good block by who was that? Who's 70? That's a nice little play. That's a good move by Tajay here. I mean, we got double mug, we normally call like middle linebacker, but pretty much the 2D tackles are both in one techniques here. We got 2 1s, and then we got 2 5s, and then we got 2. I would probably call these maybe probably 7s, wide 9s, whatever you want to say. But so we got 6 people pretty much on the line of scrimmage trying to stop the run right here. We got our 2 middle backers, and then we even got a safety down in the box. So I mean, usually when you're counting the box, you're normally counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. you don't really count these guys, but it's almost like 9 people in the box here. And we only have, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to block, maybe 8.5. So, and this Crosby actually gets in here really well. Motion speed. He actually, because the guard's pulling here, so JC Latham has got to get. I think this is Latham, or maybe he's the right tackle. I don't know with the numbers on here, but Tajay makes a good move to avoid Crosby here. Crosby shoots the gap, gets rewarded pulling guard. That's like this scenario right here is like exactly what you don't want when you're running power. The 5 technique to pretty much shift to a 3 and then shoot the gap when you're pulling. And we actually get a pretty decent wash down from our right guard here, which actually gives Tajay a chance on this play. But Tajay, good move. Like right here, like this should be a tackle for loss. And Tajay just kind of slips out of there and the hole opens up. Another good move after there. Oh, look at this guy. Great first play. That's a great first Tajay run. That is a great first Tajay run. All right. Let's keep going here. I like just doing the ed zone stuff. What do we got here? It must be a motion in. He must motion in. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Wait. All right. There we go. All right. We got a little outside pulling action right here. That's just beautiful. We're obviously in man. Linebackers following. Just doesn't get back over the top. Good job of a little pin pull. We're pinning here, and then we're pulling. We have great numbers on this play. Like phenomenal numbers. There's really no middle linebacker except for Zaire Franklin right here. Look at this. Hat. This guy's working up to second level here. We got our right tackle or right guard on the safety. Look at this. That's just a great scheme play. Good on Tajay, but I could have ran this play. Look at that. That's just free. So, again, good on Tajay, but that was like the most free run you may ever see in the NFL. All right, let's go next one. First play was good. Second play was good. He did what he's supposed to, but it was pretty free. Again, another motion in here. This looks like more of a zone look now. The safety kind of shifts over, but it's definitely not his man, I would say. Maybe it is. All right, little trips look motion down here. Oh, wait, let me go to the end zone. What am I doing? Go to end zone here. What do we got up front here? 11 personnel. It just looks like inside zone, outside zone, pretty much. Just like a zone running scheme there. He didn't do much. Didn't do much. Hey, the guy misses a tackle. This is not great tackling though. 27. Who's 27? Can we keep our head up when we're tackling? Let's keep our head up. Let's see what we're hitting. This is youth football here. We got to see what we're hitting here. Right, this frame right here, we are not seeing what we're hitting, and you just fall on your face. That's a tough look. That's a tough look, 2-7. That's a tough look. God damn. Did someone say a DK missed block? I wasn't even looking at it. This isn't DK right here, though. Or that's DK right here. That's Ion Manor. Wait, where's DK? This isn't DK. Who's 13? I don't know who 13 is. That's not DK, though. DK is another number. No, maybe it's on the outside. I didn't see him. All right. That's a tough look, though. 2-7. That's tough. All right. All right, 20-yard run. Here we go. Let's go end zone. It's 11 personnel with our tight end stood up here. He's blocking, though. Outside zone, yep. There we go. DN just gets way too... Is this Bryce Huff? I forget. Is he on the Niners? I forget who this is. Way too far upfield, though, on this play. Way too far upfield. Great blocking from Gunner. That's pretty good. That's pretty good downfield blocking. Hands inside. Would like a little bit of a wider base here. We're a little too tall right here. We got to, long stride, short stride. Keep a better base here, more of an athletic base, so we can. I guess he's just trying to drive him to the sidelines, but that's where Tajay is. Would have liked a little bit better of a wider base from our boy Gunner there. But you know what? That's fine. It's good effort. It's good effort at the very least. Another good play by Tajay. All right. Chiefs. Here we go. 12 personnel. Chig is right here. We got Gunnar Helm as well. A lot of motion going on right here. This almost looks like just like duo, because we have a double team here, and it looks like we have a double team here, but because Chris Jones takes that first step outside, the center is going to immediately work, or the right guard, excuse me, is going to immediately work up to Nick Bolton right here. We got a double team here, so we got a double team up to here, a double team up to, I think this is Drew Tranquil or Leo Chanel, which one of the two. And then we got our left tackle one-on-one out here, and then it looks like we're leaving it looks like Cam Ward is definitely reading this right end. So this is like this is an RPO. This is an RPO, because if you notice, we're reading, if he crashes down and follows the handoff, Cam Ward's going to pull this, and we have a bubble screen for, it looks like Chig right here, or maybe the guy that's over here. And we'll have numbers. We'll have good numbers in the blocking game, so we can get a quick pass out here. Look at Cam Ward's eyes. He's obviously reading this DN that's unblocked right here. So, QB's got this man. He doesn't hard charge down. Cam Ward hands it off. Good decision. And then we are great cutback by Tajay. Great block by our right guard here. Great block. Good job. Good play. I mean, we haven't so here's the thing too. If you guys watched the Tank Bigsby one, I felt like I was hyping up Tank Bigsby a ton more in terms of the shit he was doing. A lot of this feels like Tajay's doing the right things here, but I haven't seen plays where I'm Tajay's just wowed me. You know what I mean? That's pretty okay. This is definitely a better play for Tajay. Nothing there with the cutback. Ooh. Yeah, outside zone. I mean, we don't really outside zone with a fake reverse too. Looks like. I don't love this play. We're motioning away from here. Is this? I don't know. I'm guessing is Cam Ward. Can he hand this off? It looks like it's just a fake though. I mean, good cutback by Tajay there. Missed tackle. Damn, got brought down by his helmet. That's a good play though. Good play for Tajay. All right, can I get the next play? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. That was Tajay Spear. That was all of his 10-yard runs from last year. All of his 10-yard runs from last year. So I wouldn't say anything. Nothing that again, we're going to do this kind of, I feel like, most days, just watch some RBs and just kind of go from there. I think it's just kind of a fun thing to do. Big takeaway. There was nothing. Maybe I should have watched the receptions too with Tajay. Maybe that was a miss. But, I just want to do a little 10-minute segment to get us started. Instead of trivia, I think the film's a lot more fun. So, shout out. Where's your rank Gunnar Helm in points per downfield block leagues? I don't know. I mean, it was good. He was blocking downfield, but yeah, it was not his career touch tape. It was just his 10-yard runs from last season. That's all it was. That's all it was. Like the film breakdown stuff, we drafted a Pitbull tonight. I was gonna say in the Poodle streets. If you guys want to hop in the Poodle, I got 5 left. I think 4 left. So I was gonna hop in the Poodle streets. If you want to hop in the Poodle with us, we are hopping in right now. Get the phones out. Get the browsers open because we're going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we are waiting. Let's get the tunes on. Let's get this thing rolling. Oh, all right. Oh, oh man. I don't know if my shoulder joints are supposed to be sore after one of the golf range. Dude, every time I go, it's sore. That probably means that my form isn't what it's supposed to be, but we're just starting out, so I need some joint, some joint powder, some Rejuvix joint. Used to sell that shit. Look really good. All right, who is in here today? We got Underzet in at the 5, Carved Muffin in at 8, AZ Cars. What's going on, Charles? In at 10, East of Ethan in at 12. I haven't seen you in a while, brother. What's going on? Dildo Schwagen 69. I don't know if that's a chat person or if that's just somebody with a crazy name, but all right, let's get after it. Also too, what's going on, Joshua? How we doing? GMs. Golfy working out muscles you didn't know you had, I swear. But it's not even like my muscle. It's like my fucking shoulder joint, which feels worse. That feels bearish. Also, too, I did want to address this comment. Where is this comment? Sorry. About the title. Is the title clickbait, or are you really got a JSN fade logic? It's the title's not. I mean, it's a little bit of both. I'm just not a big JSN in the first round guy. I just don't. I think he ran really well on efficiency last year, and granted, they didn't make a ton of moves that would like necessarily get me off of that. But I do think like this is his absolute ceiling. What we're drafting him at, we are drafting him to do the same exact thing again. Like I'm fine with CMC here. We're drafting him to the same exact thing again at his current price at ADP 5 or 6, and I just don't know if he's gonna do it. Like the play calling thing does scare me. And I don't think people like have really they just like, oh, it's just another, like, it's just, they don't care who's calling plays, but I think that's a mistake. I do think that's a mistake in terms of you should care who calls plays. Like, look at the Eagles, man. They have Shane Steichen. They go to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts looks like God. AJ Brown looks like God. DeAndre Swift looks like God. Then he leaves to go to the Colts as a head coach. Then they have two other play callers. It absolutely sucks. They get smoked in the first round by the Buccaneers in the playoffs. And then Kellen Moore comes to town. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts looks like God. Saquon Barkley has 2,000 yards. Devontae Smith looks good, and AJ Brown looks unbelievable. And they win the Super Bowl. And then what happens? Kellen Moore goes to the Saints, and the next guy comes up. And then they absolutely fucking suck again. Jalen Hurts sucks. AJ Brown sucks. Saquon Barkley sucks. No one was a good pick on the Eagles last year, except for Dallas Goedert. So, like, I just don't think we should be acting like it's business as usual in Seattle when it's a new play caller. That's all I'm saying. Like, play calling matters in this league. You know what I mean? That's all. That's kind of the big thing. I just do think, like, he had a ton of deep targets last year. It's not like they're a pass heavy team. They're not Sam Darnold's not one of these guys who's just gonna throw the ball 30 times a game or like 25 times a game. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. I'm not like fully out. Like I said, that's why the title is somewhat clickbaity, but he will probably be my least owned player in the first round. For just first round players, he'll probably be my least owned player. All right, let's go AJ Brown. We got a lot of London. Let's switch it up and go a little AJ Brown here. Is there not a thought they'll lean into the pass this year? Walker gone and Sharp out. If a couple of defensive players are still banged up from the Super Bowl, they could have to pass more. I see where you're coming from. Honestly, I don't know. I think that's a lot of projecting. I mean, they drafted a first round running back. They I think they're going to be fine in the run game. They still have they beefed up their interior of their O-line. I don't know. I'd like to imagine he's a little bit more involved as well. He didn't like midseason trade from last year. They re-signed. They bring him back a little bit more involved in the offense. So we'll see. What happens there. But I don't know. I'm just a little skeptical. I'll have like 5%. I'm not gonna have 2 or 3. I'm just I'll probably have 5, and that's okay. We draft him there, though, because we draft the guys that can do it early, and he just did it. It's why St. Brown can never go over pick 106 because he can't finish higher than wide receiver 3. But Amon-Ra can finish as the wide receiver 1 any given week. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really all you're looking for at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. Would you rather? This isn't comparing Amon-Ra and JSN. It's just a question I'm going to pose. Would you rather have a receiver? Let's just say he's the wide receiver. Okay, wait. Let's make a pick here first. Let's go Zay. We'll go a little hero RB with CMC again. I'm trying to build as many of these hero RB teams as I can because I absolutely love the way they end up turning out. Just taking a little bit risk at the running back because I love the guys you can get late. I love drafting Tank. I love drafting B-Rob. I love drafting Tajay. Algier goes a little bit later in some drafts as well. Even the guys in the last round, like you're getting RB2s on really good teams. Like if you pick the right one, like there's upside to be had down there. Kalen Black, Jordan James, Ray Davis, maybe like Claiborne has a breakout. Like there are really good, there's good handcuff options if you can pick the right guy. on high scoring offenses, which I just feel like we haven't had at this much volume in best ball as of late. But you're going back to your, what was your question? Oh, okay. Would you rather have the wide receiver overall 2, like 2026, like basically like Jaxon last year? Would you rather have the wide receiver overall 2 on the season, but he only finished as the wide receiver 1, like on a week, like in a given week, 3 times? Or would you rather have the wide receiver 10, but he finished as the wide receiver 1 6 times in a given week? It's just a general question for best ball. Which one would you rather have? The guy who kind of had a better advance rate, or the guy who had, more like who's shown he could be more spike weeks? So I got my work schedule this week. Oh my God, you got to be shitting me. Oh, that's fine. Oh my God, wait, no, that's not fine. They got me fucked up, man. All right. Now I'm depressed. All right. I don't mind Burden. I think I'm out on Scotabo, unfortunately, too. We could go double. I never go Mike Evans. Like, legitimately never. Let's just go Mike Evans on this team. Dude, my work schedule this week, I work tomorrow. That's whatever. 10 to 8 Tuesday, 3 to 8 Wednesday, 3 to 8 Thursday, 10 to 8 Friday. I'm going to fucking kill myself. That fucking sucks. But hey, at least I don't work Monday. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, Emo. We're going to have to find a time to do the tower because I work till 8 every single day this week. So hopefully you guys can stream at 8:30. Fuck me. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I'll text it in the chat right now. Sentex said this team is terrible. All right, let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is with fucking Sentex. First off, I don't know what the fuck I did to him. I don't think I've ever said anything bad about him. Maybe I did, but I don't think. Normally, I feel like I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I said anything bad about him. He's not a fan of mine, though. Obviously. What was it? And his beef was you thought Jeremiah Love was gonna be a giant idiot. I don't know if that was I don't know if I was touting that. I don't think I I may have said it once or twice, but I don't think I was dude, he's definitely a giant. I don't think I ever said that. So I don't know what the deal is with Sentex. He's a wild boy though. Absolute wild boy. It was entertaining though. I was eating that shit up. It was one of those things where it's you're mad, but I couldn't stop watching. It's God, this is insane, but I can't look away. It was like a car accident. It's oh, that sucks for the people in that car accident, but I can't stop looking. So I don't know. That was crazy though. It was nuts. And he just likes all the worst players. Ridley? Calvin Ridley? That's the guy. It's just if you were good 3 years ago, he's just the same player. Judy, Ridley, Pacheco. If this was a 2023 draft, I'd be ecstatic to have those guys. Actually, wait, was that the year that Ridley was out of the league? That might have been the year Ridley was out of the league, or was his first year back? It was one of the two. Yeah, Pacheco as the RB6 was pretty crazy. And it also doesn't help that I just wrote up, dude. Okay, I want to pull up because this is actually some generational awful stats from Pacheco. I want to pull it up after this pick here. I wrote about it on my Substack, which you can find at PPR Talk on Substack. Links in the description. Go eat that shit up too. All right. We're good on RB. We're good on QB. I'm probably just leaning receiver here. Tyson's fine. P-Wash I do like. I lean 3% Tyson. Okay, I should probably get some Tyson. All right, I do. Okay, I do want to. If you guys want to see my most recent post, link in the live chat. My profile link's in the description. Go check that out. But I do want to talk about this because this was pretty crazy. So I just wrote about the guys that I'm selling at ADP, and the first one is Pacheco. Like I just don't want to draft this guy. And like I went into it knowing that I wasn't gonna like him, and I knew some of his stats were bad. But then I actually dove into his stats from the like last year, and then more importantly the last 2 years. Like, look at this shit. So 3.8 yards per carry over the last 2 seasons. Bad. He had just 2 broken tackles over the last 2 seasons. Two missed tackles forced over the last 2 seasons. Kareem Hunt had 7 last year. Kareem Hunt had 7 last year, and Pacheco had 2 over the last 2 years. Granted, one of those years he was hurt, but it's still like if you took it, his carries over the last 2 years is 201. 201 carries over the last 2 seasons. That's a pretty big sample size. And then again, of Pacheco's 201 carries over the last 2 seasons, he has just 2 breakaway runs, 15 plus yards. 2 runs of 15 plus or more. 0.9% breakaway run percentage. For comparison, Ashton Genty had the next lowest breakaway run percentage of any running back with 200 plus carries. Again, that I just went off of last year just to kind of make it cleaner. And his was 1.9%. He had a total of 5 breakaway runs. And again, not a good Genty stat. Hopefully Kurt Rambis isn't in here. Okay. I don't mind Stevenson at this price. I'll take him as my 2. I need to get somebody. Let's go Stevenson. I'm not really missing on anybody else. So that's 1. Also, he had no carries. So it's like, okay, he sucks as a runner. He doesn't make anybody miss, and he can't break long runs. But at least he's the goal line back, right? At least he's going to be in the Monty role that everyone's talking about. He had 0 carries inside the 5 in 2025. Seto, 0. Again, thank you. Shout out to Ian Harditz for that. Again, I linked that one. So, but yeah, most rush attempts in 2025 was 0 carries from inside the 5-yard line. Pacheco, 118 from last year. He also ranked 39th of 49 qualified running backs in yards after contact per attempt in 2025. And this one is just if it wasn't bad enough, he ranked 100 out of 100 qualified running backs in juke rate in 2025. Dead last of running backs who qualified. I just couldn't believe it. It was I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. It was that bad over the last year and change. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So, yeah, that's again. I wrote up Charbonnet, and then I wrote up Jonah Coleman on there too. So if you want to check that out, again, link in the description. Over on the Substack. Appreciate if you toss the sub over there. It's absolutely free to sub. It is absolutely free. I put out 3 articles in a week so far, so gonna try and keep that pace at the moment. All right, I don't love Trevor here. I don't love these running backs either. Let's go Purdy actually, because we got CMC Evans. We'll probably just do 2 on this team, unless I absolutely love the other positions, but just stop at 2. I want to talk about this. Where was the if Gibbs gets hurt, Pacheco will get the ball, to be fair. Sure, but here's the thing, if Bijan gets hurt, B-Rob's going to get the ball, and he's a way better running back. If Saquon Barkley gets hurt, Tank's going to get the ball. Like you can make that argument for guys that are better and go 20 picks after Pacheco. That's my whole thing. Pacheco's only up there because people think that he's going to be very involved, and I just don't know if that's the case. People think he's just going to slide into the Monty role. He's not as good as Monty. So he's not going to slide into any of those roles. And if people are drafting Gibbs and then they're drafting Pacheco, then why the fuck are you drafting Gibbs? Because the whole Gibbs bet at 101 is that he's going to be the unquestioned bell cow now that David Montgomery's gone. You're not drafting Gibbs for him to split work with fucking Pacheco. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? So, I told you BBG and Calgary. What the? I didn't see who wrote this before I clicked on it. What are you talking about? BBG is bitter. Well, yeah, I know BBG is. I am better than BBG. That is factual. Rock Hard Castle. That is factual. Everyone knows I'm better. What's going on? Also, Nathaniel, shout out to you. What's going on, brother? What is going on? How are we doing? Congratulations on advancing. I thought you did, dude. I thought you did really good on the bash. I thought you killed it. For someone that doesn't have a ton of experience hosting best ball streams, you were going up against a couple people who host best ball streams. Like, I thought you did a pretty good job. So shout out to you. All right. See, here's the thing. I think Gainwell's a better pick, but people keep talking about this fucking Brooks guy, and I don't think I can get in on that. I just don't think I'm there. I just don't think I'm there on Brooks, unfortunately. I'd just rather click Gainwell. So Bijan's a better pick than Gibbs, honestly. You're talking to the number one truther of that line of thinking. So why aren't you in the flock league, Tyler? I mean, I didn't apply. Honestly, like when this whole submission thing was going, like I was so in the weeds on So You Think You Can Tout. I was like, I felt like it would. One of the things, like I felt it would have been a bad look if I was like in So You Think You Can Tout. I was like, oh yeah, let me apply to the flock league too. That feels like I don't know. It didn't feel great doing that. And also too, like all my time was going to that shit. I was barely streaming on here. I don't think I had time to do the whole flock league thing. I would like to be in the flock league, but I don't know. You shouldn't have to apply, damn it. Well, I don't know if I'm that big. Like, because isn't Davis in it? Davis has like a standing invite, I believe, but it is vital we get to 40 likes. Yeah, guys, if you have not dropped a like on the live stream so far, please go down there, drop a like, drop a sub as well. We're currently at 29. If we get to 40, we'll do a second draft. Make sure you toss a sub too. Again, 999 challenge at 2,000 subs, 9 innings, 9 beers, 9 dogs, 3,000 subs, 24-hour live stream. I'm fine clicking Kittle here. You know, we got a big San Francisco thing going on. No Philly, but that's not the end of the world. We're fine at RB. We don't need White or Jones. I think we're good there. I think we are good there. Just jump out. Someone already jumped out of a plane, I think someone already did that. I don't think I'm in. Even if his talent is what people say it is, there's no way his workload will be enough to handle enough carries to matter, especially in a Carolina offense. Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Again, I've said this multiple times on various streams. I will say it one more time. The only thing we have to go off from Jonathan Brooks is 11 games at Texas. It's the only thing we have ever. Couldn't beat out Roshan for the backup role behind Bijan. You know, obviously the ACL re-tears it, 2 games into his NFL career, so we can not much to really base off of him from there. And like, oh wait, now we have some mini camp news, some OTA news, and in t-shirts and shorts. So I'm skeptical. I'm very, very skeptical. And this is a pretty big fucking price for. It's just because it's like if Chuba is like no one like everybody hates Chuba. And granted, I'm not the biggest Chuba guy either. But I do recognize that one of them is probably a good pick, because one thing that Dave Canales wants to do is run the shit out of the ball. He did it at Tampa Bay. He's done it in Carolina. He really hasn't shown that he is truly going to unlock this Bryce Young, all right, Bryce Young, we need 35 passing attempts for us to win this game. That just doesn't really feel like that's something that he really wants to do at all. So I'm very skeptical because of that. All right, I'm good on running back still. I think we're fine. Let's just continue to click receiver here. Click Coker. I mean, we don't have to do the whole Coker thing, do we? Everyone knows what it is. Everyone knows what it is. It's Jalen Coker, and it's, why do we ever take anybody else?
You got anything for the cokeheads?
I hope they're watching.
Trevor Etienne is the Panther running back who will have 2 legs come week 15 is all I'm saying. Dude, I honestly don't even think Trevor Etienne is an awful shout. I might draft him once. He might be a guy I draft once. Still trying to draft Land Larison, but whatever. People like Brooks, but not Lloyd, is kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not in on Brooks at all. I'm fucking good. You will never see Brooks on one of my teams. There's levels to this. Trevor Etienne, a guy I would click once. Chris Brooks, a guy I would never click even once. So, yeah. Ship Chasing took Brooks in the 7th in the FFPC main event. Yeah, well, that's certainly a decision, you know. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it works out for him. I have 65% Coker through 80 BBMs. You know what, Listoic? That is a absolute joy to hear. That is, you know ball, brother. You absolutely know ball. Or sister. I don't want to assume gender. All right. See, I've been out. Okay, I almost want to go Goddard just for the week 17. And I've been out on Keaton. I have been out on him because the thing is like I trust. Fuck. I'll go Keaton. I have not been drafting him because I want guys. I don't like the gimmick guys as my RB2 because the gimmick guys, even if an injury happens, like Keaton Mitchell's never getting 15 carries or like he's not, you know, if Amarian Hampton tears his ACL, Keaton Mitchell's not the workhorse, right? If Saquon Barkley tears his ACL, Tank Bigsby is the workhorse. So like that's I like my upside swings to be with guys that have workhorse upside if you know in a contingent manner. But with Keaton Mitchell, he was so fucking explosive last year. I mean, if we just go to here, yards per carry, he led the league in yards per carry among running backs with 50 carries. EPA, I don't know, there was another one that he was explosive. Was it explosive percentage? I think Bigsby was actually number 1 in that. He was number 3 in explosive percentage. I really like he was good last year, and I don't think there's a better run schemer than Mike McDaniel in the NFL. Like that, he was made to play for Mike McDaniel. It's just the perfect pairing, and he does have like, you know, I want to say contingent, but he does have you know, week to week upside for sure. Even if Hampton is healthy, so Brooks in the redraft at least makes more sense, even if I don't love it in 7th. That's true. That's fair. Brooks would have been a first-round pick if not for the injury, whereas Lloyd went day 3. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda with Brooks. I don't know. Maybe would have. He would have been a late first-round pick in an awful class. I don't know if he would have been a first-round pick. Who knows? Okay. My gut says Boston here. I do like Boston quite a bit. Trey Tucker, yeah, let's go Boston. A little week 16 with Baltimore as well. Never hurt anybody. You like your guys when it swings up. I love the Hogs. Yeah, I love the workhorses. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Quick recap for the audio listeners. We have Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Ramondre Stevenson, Kenny Gainwell, Keaton Mitchell, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Mike Evans, Jordan Tyson, Jalen Coker, Denzel Boston, and George Kittle. That is the team so far. That is the team so far. Okay. The 4 running backs are good. I think this team's probably a 3. No, it's probably no. Sorry, 2, 6, 7, 3. If we go one more receiver, I mean our receivers are pretty good. When 4 early, we get Coger as the 5, Boston as our 6. I feel pretty good about the spot we're in at receiver. We just got to kind of figure out at RB here. Go Easy Cards takes Tank. I'm sure Carved Muffin's going to take fucking B-Rob. Thank God he does not. I forget that I probably am never going to get yeah, dude. Have fun taking Pacheco up there. Have fucking fun. How much Pacheco do I have? I can't believe it's 5%. That makes me want to throw up. I can't believe I actually have 5%. I absolutely hate that. It's going to be below 4. Like it's going to be like 3 something or 2 something when it's all said and done. I don't know if unless he falls 50 picks or 40 picks, I'm never taking him again. I'm out. Done. Never again. It's a Fugazi. It's a Fugazi. I took that running back because of some streamer that broke down his runs. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I said, like that's why I like breaking down the runs where it's like when we watch those Tank runs, like that made me feel something for Tank specifically. When we just watched Tajay Spears, like those runs look good, but like I didn't watch him be like, man, like like he didn't pop off the screen in the same way that Tank did. So you don't even agree with your Pacheco take based on the exposure? Yeah, but I will say I wrote that article yesterday, or today. So so yesterday. So I didn't really understand how bad he was until yesterday. So I was still down on him, but you know, I didn't have the information until yesterday. I didn't realize it was that bad. Now that I know that it's that bad, we're out. We're done. It's over. So, you know, it's still under 6% though. So it's well below average. So Pacheco had the same injury as Pollard. It took him 2 years to get back to normal. But like, I mean, is he normal now? Was he not normal at all last year? I don't know, man. And also, I should have mentioned in the article. I totally forgot. They only signed him for like $1 million, like 1.5 mil or some shit. That doesn't seem great. That does not seem great. Okay, we need tight end here. Hawkinson is good. I don't mind him. 10 picks after. Honestly, little Seattle. I like Barner just because he has goal line rushing upside. Let's go Barner. It's splitting hair. I don't love Hawkinson. I want to get a little bit more Barner anyway. Like I said, Barner's got that goal line rushing upside that not a lot of tight ends have. The barnyard push. Give me the goal line rushing upside. I think AJ Barner's got more goal line rushing upside than Isaiah Pacheco does. And I'm being so serious. I'm being so for real. I think he does. Does that include pre-draft? Pacheco in February gave you good ADP value. It does not include pre-draft. I don't know what my pre-draft Pacheco is. Seems like a big assumption to think he's just going to be nothing as the RB2 on the Lions. I mean, sure, but like I said, I'm not gonna take a guy 20 picks ahead of, you know, guys like B-Rob and Tank, and the ADP gap's a little bit smaller than that now, so I'm being a little hyperbolic, but I just can't do it. He goes ahead of those guys. I'm not going to take him if that's where he goes. Not going to take him there. And it's like, what are you winning when you win? Like, Pacheco's going to get 15 carries? All right, give him 15 carries. Like, he had 15 carry plus games last year, and he sucked. Did nothing for the Chiefs. He had opportunity. Did nothing. All right. It's never really. Jesus Christ now. I'll go Dulcich. Shout out Chad Candles. Hashtag for Chad. We'll go Dulcich on the team. So we'll close this out with one more running back, one more receiver. Again, so like I mean, hero running back wise, like how would you guys rank this start? This room. CMC, Ramondre, Gainwell, Mitchell, B-Rob. We're gonna get another handcuff. We get Lamar, Purdy, so our QB room is pretty elite. And then our receiver room is pretty good too. Brown, Flowers, Evans, Tyson, Coker, Boston in terms of, you know, the ADP we spent on those guys, and then Kittle, Barner, Dulcich. So what do you win if Gibbs gets hurt? Talking about Pacheco? That's what I'm asking. What do you win if Gibbs gets hurt? Pacheco gets like 15 carries, and then he posts 15 for 62 and 0. That's all I'm asking. Like, and there's still some bets, and I hate doing like what if Najee signs there? What if James Conner signs? I don't like playing that game, but that could be a place. That could be a place. James Conner has for enough signs there, obviously, because James Conner has to get traded because he's on the Cardinals. But James Conner has, you know, some familiar. I can never say that word. He knows Drew Penzick. You know, they work together. That's all I'm saying. Could be a lion. Could be a lion. Take locked as fuck. I don't even know what that means though. What information is supposed to change my take since I have had the take? I'm not take lock. I just have a take. Take lock would be like, oh, Gibbs tears ACL tomorrow, then I'm out. I'm still never drafting Pacheco. That would be take lock. I wouldn't say I have take lock. I just think I have a take. Respectfully. All right, I like Mike here. God damn it. I don't mind Surratt as a stack. Anyone else? San Fran? Yeah, not really. Let's go Surratt. Well, actually, do I want a running back now? No, we'll get a guy. We will get a guy. Sean Tucker film would be good. I'm down to do a little Sean Tucker because I'm pretty like, so on Tucker. I don't really feel lean one way or the other. So, yeah. If Gibbs goes down, they're adding more running backs. I think that could 100% happen. Yeah. If anything, Tyler just changed his stake to have less than. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, less than. We are now shifting our sales on Pacheco exposure. And maybe I should be drafting Kareem Hunt. What if Kareem Hunt is a Lion and he gets Kareem Hunt mogged again? Like, he couldn't beat out Kareem Hunt last year. Like, that's not good. That is not good. This is bad. This is very, very bad. All right. Last pick here. Need a running back. Probably not a San Fran guy because we already have CMC. I don't love Lloyd. I'm fine clicking a little Claiborne every now and again. We had 2%. I wouldn't mind if that's up to 3. You'll never see me click Samaje Perine. Fuck it. James Conner, first click of the offseason. Come on down. James Conner, you are a Detroit Lion. You are a Detroit Lion. And you are going to score touchdowns for this team. This is James Conner. This is the David Montgomery guy right here is James Conner. Hell yeah. All right. Let's recap the team, and then we're going to hop into another draft. Assuming we got the 40 likes, we are currently at 51 likes. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Thank you. We have Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, CMC, Ramondre, Kenny Gainwell, Keaton Mitchell, B-Rob, James Conner, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Mike Evans, Jordan Tyson, Jalen Coker, Denzel Boston, Elijah Surratt, George Kittle, A.J. Barnyard, and Greg Dulcich. All right, let's hop into another poodle. Let's just keep ripping these. Like I said, it's going to fill probably tonight, and I have 3 left, so I want to try and get these 3 locked and loaded before, because I do like this contest. I like the advanced structure of it, being a 2 of 12, 1 of 6, 1 of 5, 3 10-seed final. A little bit easier set, like quarters finals and semifinals weeks, and then you get to the finals, anything can happen. And plus, you're walking away with $300 too if you get there off a $7 entry. So like even your min cash, if you make the finals, is actually pretty good compared to some of the other contests out there. Like almost all the money is in that final week, which is awesome. So, all right, let's hop into the poodle. Get those phones out. Get the browser open. We are hopping in the poodle in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, waiting for 9. I'm going to get a high noon real quick. I'll be right back. At 7. Were we just at 7 or were we at 6? I can't remember. Who do we got in here? We got JT. What's going on? Kazi's in here. DeTruth. I think that's I know who DeTruth is. I forget exactly who it is. We got Rocco Jamaica. Cook's in here. Blizzy Blaine. What's going on? And there we go. If you're in here drafting with us, drop where you are drafting at. Don't be a lurker. You know the rules. You are required to, by federal law, to drop where you are drafting at. So, I'll make the rules. Cheers, though. The only 2 high noon flavors I had left were watermelon and black cherry. And I don't love the black cherry. Watermelon's my second least favorite, but it's better than black cherry. So cheers. Let's have a good Saturday night. God damn it, I'm fucking working all I got next week. Cheers. Moonshine. Are you gonna be doing any DK streams? No, I'm just not a big DK guy. Because I don't like the UI, the user interface over there. I don't think it's good. It's not ideal to stream. I'm just never gonna draft a ton of those. Plus, I don't know. I'm just so locked in on Underdog. So, did you hear Ramus's take on White Claws? Yeah, he said you're a chick if you drink White Claws. I don't drink White Claws though. These are High Noons, completely different. High Noons are not vodka, not real vodka, not real juice. It's like a malt. It's like a flavored malt is what a White Claw is. High Noons are way better. Real vodka, real juice. All right. Actually, that watermelon is kind of good. Maybe I was sleeping on the watermelon. Am I gonna be forced to take JSN here? I'm not. Let's go JT. Yeah. I'm just gonna have more JT because I'm not taking I'll take JT. Like I'd rather have JT and CMC over JSN. Sorry, crazy take a little bit, but it's whatever. What can you do? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna send my work schedule in the Toxic Tower group chat so they don't yell at me. Here, I'm gonna send a screenshot because I'm too lazy to type it out. I am too lazy to type it out. I have the weekend off though, which is nice. So I work Tuesday. I work 4 days in a row, but I do have the weekend off for the 4th, which I did request off. I just didn't think they were gonna give me 4 days in a row before that too. But at least I'll make some money. So you know what? It's tough having a job. Yeah. So Tuesday, 10 to 8. Like how the fuck am I gonna work out? It's like, all right, it's either workout or stream. It's one of the two. And the streak is back. We are streaming every day. You know? And it's like, oh, PPR, workout in the morning. Well, guess what? I have to go to football in the morning. So yeah, I guess I could work out if I wake up at like 5 a.m. I think the gym opens at 5 a.m. Sorry, you didn't come to the stream to listen to me fucking complain. I apologize. I would like a little JT Achan. I don't draft a ton. I feel like I don't draft a ton of Achan, but I'm just going to be at 8%. I'm definitely not taking him at the turn. If he falls here, it's fine. But yeah, so I love build, like the Hero RB team was kind of the last one, but I loved going the double anchor. And when in my Twitter post today, when I was promoting the stream, I said hero running back builds / double anchor, double running back Titanic anchor. I think is what I said. By Titanic anchor, I mean I'm taking these two right now, and I'm not taking another running back until like round 11. Like actually, like genuinely pushing it, letting those two guys carry us, and then hopefully we get an injury on an RB1 in the same backfield as an RB2. So I'm also trying to golf next week too. I want to golf every day now, dude. I just want to. So I'm going to Arizona, so I guess I actually might miss some streams, but I might do some pre-recorded stuff, which I will consider as a day, or I'll hop on somebody else's stream. I could probably actually find some time to stream in Arizona, but we're doing it's like this like friend group scramble kind of thing. So there's 5 of us that are going to be down there. I just started. One of my other buddies also like sucks. Like he doesn't play at all. Like he hits like this. He hits the driver the same distance he hits his pitching wedge. Like but he hits him straight, but they all go like 100 feet and that's it. So like it's me and him, and then the best guy in our friend group versus the 2 other guys who are like pretty decent. So it's 2 decent guys versus 1 good, like little bit step above guy, and then 2 absolute shitters and me and the other guy. So really trying to get better at golf so I can be of service to my team. Thanks for the response. Love the Toxic Tower shows. Go Emo. I thought you was going to win the tout contest next time, buddy. Yep. I don't know if it'll be a next time, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, Moonshine. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. Is it Zay or Alave? My gut says Zay. My gut says Zay Flowers, and then maybe we get a little T Higgins fall. Who would say no to that? Who says no? Get them push-ups going. Yeah. I'm not a big push-up guy. Maybe I should be. I mean, I can rip some push-ups in the store. I will say, if I'm working 4 days in a row this week, you guys will get a lot of written content again over on the Substack again, which you should be subscribed to. If you are not, I will drop the link in the live chat one more time. It's also in the description of this video. Again, absolutely free to join. I'm just writing stuff that I find interesting. I'm not going in with like a certain agenda. I'm writing about like, guys I don't like, but if the stats take me where the stats take me, I don't have, I'm not trying to, if I don't believe in something, I just won't write about that guy. I'll find a different guy to write about, So We'll see. We're going to continue our running back series, though. I've been talking about some handcuff running backs. We've talked about Tank. We've talked about Brian. And then I talked about why I don't like Jonah Coleman, Zach Charbonnet, and Isaiah Pacheco all at cost. So, all right. Coming back around to us, T. Higgins is gone, unfortunately. I would be more than fine with Garrett Wilson, though. More than fine with Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson goes. I don't know how I have 12% burden. I literally, maybe it's because I just don't. These are not my super flex exposures. It's not, but still, that just feels high. I just don't think I like him that much. I don't click enough Waddle. Let's even out the Waddle exposure. I think Waddle's more than fine. Let's go Jalen Waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Bump, bump, bump. You guys know that song? A duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes?" That song was electric. Again, if you're watching right now, drop a like, drop a sub, please. If we get to, how many likes do we have? We're at 55 likes. If we get to 70, we have 70 people watching right now, I will rip another draft. We'll do 3 tonight. If we get to 70 likes. So drop a sub, drop a like. I know top 5 just can't wait. I know LOL. Top 5 can't just stay locked, though. He's been 4 for me. Who are we talking about? Oh, JSN. Or someone? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Is that Lil Yachty? No, it's like some YouTube video. I don't know what it is. I also, too, if you guys watched the bash with the So You Think You Can Tout contestants, I am curious on your guys' read on it. Like, rank the 6 in order of how you thought they did. I would say I'll just exclude O'Hara from this because I was on it. So I'm obviously gonna rank it a 1. I'll exclude O'Hara and I'll give my top 5. I'll go. I think Emo's number 1, and that's not even biased. I think he's just genuinely the best of that shit. I will say though, and I did say this to him in the Discord, I could not believe he asked, and this is again BB Chosen. If you're watching this right now, this is no disrespect to you. I just like in hindsight, I just in real time, I thought it was crazy. I couldn't believe Emo Cowboy asked the guy who couldn't say his name in one of the challenges to then debate him on Emo's most drafted player, a debate he's most surely to lose. I thought it was a crazy move, but it worked out though. It was a high risk, high reward, and it definitely was. It worked out. So, but yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go JMO here. Yeah, let's go JMO. A little bit of a fall or two. We'll take it. Could have gone Lamar there. We just did Lamar's A in the last team, so we're fine. Goofy. What's up, drafters? APPR. What's going on? Dude, you did an awesome job managing that entire thing. Holy shit. That was crazy. That was a crazy stream, but it was fun. It was entertaining. It was entertaining for sure. The exposure was the best part, I think. Great stream. I literally put it in the Discord 5 minutes in. I knew that stream had the makings of an all-time stream. 5 minutes into that stream, I put in the Toxic Tower Discord. I said, hey, if you're not tuned into the Goofy Sentex Rambus stream right now, you better lock the fuck in. It was pretty good. So shout out to you. Okay. 0-2-3-0 so far. JT, Devon Achane, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, and Jameson Williams. There's just absolutely no way we would get a Lamar back to 66, correct? I mean, there's no way. Blizzy's going to take him here, right? He's got to. He has to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bo's later, Goff is later, so we're fine there. Could do an indie thing with Tyler Warren, DJ, Like if this team ends up being Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, that's more than a fine QB room. I don't love the receivers here either. Stack wise, we're not missing out on anything, I don't believe, in receiver. So let's just go Tyler Warren. Is Tyreek playing football this year? I mean, even if he signs with a team, it still seems pretty unlikely that he's gonna matter at all. Like a receiver coming in, like not being able to practice for like the first, like he's gonna be out for the entire at least first half of the year, and then it's like he'd have to sign with like the perfect fucking team, you know. I just think it's just kind of over for him, you know. He's gonna end up like I think he's on like the Odell archetype now, unfortunately, where it's like he's a big name, you know, like, oh, Tyreek Hill signed with whoever, but it's, you know, it's not gonna matter much, I don't think. And I'm not talking about Odell on the Rams. I'm talking about like Odell on the Dolphins, unfortunately. So, which is like the last time we were really drafting him. I got in a fight with my dude at work, and I told him to go cluck himself. That's hilarious. It is hard to differentiate, but 95% of drafts are starting the same with Garrett going and Puka biting / gesturing. I can sell myself on him. Oh, you guys are talking about Jason. I got you. Okay. Tyreek done. Ego won't let him sign for the veterans minimum. Yeah, I just don't know what teams are like. All right, Tyreek's A, fucking insane, and B, it's like, you know, if he helps your team, teams will be all over him. If Tyreek was 26 years old, yeah, he gets signed in a heartbeat. He'd be on a team right now, but he's not, and he didn't have the best year last year to begin with anyway. So I kind of want to put my pre-draft exposures on the screen so we can just kind of like, I'm going to do that here real quick. The screen's going to get funky for a second. Give me 2 seconds here. I want to put my pre-draft exposures on the screen because I think it might be fun just to look at the guys that, you know, like what did I have pre-draft of this player, you know what I mean? Just pre-draft. So give me 2 seconds here while it's updating. So I actually think that might be fun. Let's see if this shit will load. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. It's that easy. Again, bestballoverlay.com. Use code PPRTyler, all caps, for $10 off each month, $30 with my code, $40 without. Exposures on the screen, week 15, 16, 17, your stacking partners, your combinations, which is the biggest thing for it as well. Again, bestballoverlay.com. Okay, we're good on running back. I don't want anything to do with Chuba. We're good at tight end. I think we just click a receiver here. I think it's DK or it's love Pierce. I don't love Sutton. I like probably Addison over. I think it's just DK. Opens up another QB option late as well. We don't have any QBs yet. We're not missing out on anyone yet, too. I think we'll be fine on this next turn. We don't need any of these quarterbacks. I think we just rip DK. Again, if we miss out on one of the QBs with in either Bo or Goff or maybe Jones, then we have a backup option with Rodgers for a pretty good stack. So we already know you have too much Emmett. That is true. I think Emo can win, but he needs to be Emo Cowboy and not hold back his personality. It's funny because people are like, they don't want his personality. They do want his personality. All right, let's go through some of these. Anything that stands out? 15% Addison pre-draft. 16% Purdy. I think he was one of my more higher drafted QBs for sure. Only 2% Laporta and 3% Fannin. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Jonathan Brooks, 4%. Fairs. Pretty good percentage on Kyler. Yeah, it's pretty much everything's. Oh, yeah, 17% Coker. Okay, yeah. Everything's more or less kind of flat. Some of it, most of it's still flat. I should have done it at the beginning so we could see in all the top 4 round guys. That would probably be more fun. Please, God, can I have Addison here? I say yes. Who says no? Yeah, I'm good on running back. That's what I'm telling you. Like, this is what I mean, double anchor. Like, dude, you can just build like we didn't take a running back, a receiver until round 3, but then we just like like these mid tier guys. Like, there's some value to be had in the 8th round here. Jordan Addison in the 8th. I think that like I'm a big Jordan Addison guy, But like even a receiver room of Flowers, Waddle, JMO, DK, Addison, like there's spike weeks littered all over here. Like, and you still have JT Achan. Like, Garen, we don't have a quarterback yet, but we do have the elite tight end. So like, even if we had like an elite quarterback, like let's say we had Lamar instead of Tyler Warren, you know what I mean? Like, we're still fine. Like, this team still rocks, and like we still have a really good chance of stacking up this team, you know. So, yeah, I think this team looks great. Like, this is how I've been building teams like the last, like, maybe couple weeks. Like, builds exactly like this. And I just think it's really, really strong. We'll see how the running back room ends up shaping out and, like, if we can get our QBs. But if we can, you know, get the handcuffs that I want to get and get the QBs that stack up with our guys, like, this team's going to be fucking fire. So, like, I don't feel like I'm, you know, behind at anything by going Addison even as my 5th guy. Even like, and like, it still kind of is early. Like, I went 5 receivers in the first 8 rounds. You think that's like a heavy wide receiver team, but it's not, because we still have elite guys at those other positions outside of quarterback. So, yeah, he is a study. Just needs Kyler. If this offense is good, the passing offense is good, Addison's gonna smash. And they've reported that they've had pretty good chemistry too. So, I mean, you'll love to hear shit like that. All right. So now, like now, I could be in on like an RB3 in terms of like a Dobbins, a Brooks, a Gamble. In normal drafts, maybe a White, but I could probably push it because this is the we're in the middle of the draft. So like, White sometimes will fall back to the 10th round. We don't need to pull him up in the 9th. Well, like, I'm not going to do that here because I have my QBs. You know, I have Bo Nix, I have Jared Goff. So we're probably just clicking QB right here. Dark goes. Please God, Daniel, do not go. Oh, you have Sutton, you son of a bitch. Oh no, or Nar. But you have so many laid outs with other guys. Thank you, God. All right, let's go Bo Nix. Not a big Bo Nix guy, but we'll take him here. We will take him here. You see Eagles doing it 2-9-5-2 builds. Tried once and doesn't feel terrible. So, like, what does that team look like? Like, elite onesies. So that team is like a Josh Allen, Trey McBride, and then like who? Like Jamar Chase? Because you could go you could probably go Chase, probably not London. Chase, Nico, McBride. Oh no, it had to be Chase, McBride, Josh Allen. And then you go maybe another receiver, and then you just have the worst running backs ever. Has he posted any of those teams on Twitter? Let me see. I do follow Eagles. Let me see here. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Actually, let me pull this up in a different tab so I can zoom in. Here we go. All right. So he's got JJ, AJ. So he's got Mark Goddard. So JJ, AJ, Zay, Tetaroy, Rome. And then, all right, sorry, we are almost on the clock here. Please, God, can we get Goff? Can I get a Goff? Hell yes. Bang. This team's officially good. This team is officially cooking. All right. So we got, sorry, let me go back to this. Here we go. JJ, AJ, Zay, Tetaroy, Rome. Tight ends are Mark Goddard. QBs are Lamar, Rogers. Now let's see the running backs. Rico, Harvey, Gainwell, Rashad, Algier, Spears, Braylon, Ray Day, Emmanuel Wilson. I just like when I'm in when it's like 2-8-6-2, I'd feel way better because this is fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. Andrews, Goddard, also fine. But like, who's gonna score more points, Emmanuel Wilson or the guy like a 6 receiver that you can get late, like a Troy Franklin or a Pat Bryant? If you're truly clicking a guy in the last round, like, I just think you're gonna find a lot more points overall in general, regardless of position, at receiver than you are at running back. And like going 5 receivers, like I mean, you got to start 3 each week. And when you get in the buys, like you only have 4 guys to fill 3 spots, and that's not even including a flex. I just don't think there's a scenario where you should ever have a team of 5 receivers unless you legitimately go, like, what team would that have to be? JSN, London, Smith, Garrett Wilson, and then Jameson Williams or Carnell Tate or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I feel, though. Yeah, weekly winners, that team actually might be fucking... Wait, was that a weekly winners team, or was that just... Oh, that was the Frenchie 7. He built that in the Frenchie 7. So, honestly, weekly winners, I actually don't hate it. That's not a bad weekly winners team. I would have took Bo Nix if I knew Goff wasn't getting back. Well, you could wait. You could have had... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were never going to get Goff. Do you have a Monra? You didn't have a Monra. You're fine. You have Laporta. You'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't worry. All right. See, like, now this is where I click running back. I literally said 11th round. This is where I click RB3. You know, QB's set. We got Tyler Warren. Receivers set. I don't love Shakir. I don't love these other guys. Let me click, you know, goal line upside, handcuff upside, week-to-week upside. I don't love C-Rod. I have way too much of it. Let's just go Mason. Let's go Mason. So, like, this is perfect because, like, the running backs in this range, I'm way more likely to click than Shakir or Hunter. I think maybe I should be a little bit more in on Hunter. Shaheed, this is all pre-draft. I was like, what the fuck? I have 20% Omar Cooper? No, it's pre. I did have 20%. I mean, I have so many fucking teams of Omar Cooper in around like 18, 19, 20. It brings tears to my eyes how much Omar Cooper I have in the last rounds of those big board drafts. Him and Jeremy, those two. And a little bit of Mike Washington, too. A little bit of Big Mike, which, again, maybe doesn't really matter anymore. But damn, some guy for the Rockies had a triple home run night tonight. So, all right. Oh yeah, you talking about Ray Zani's team that won the puppy? Yeah, I know. That's crazy. That is legitimately crazy. I'd be sick. I'd be absolutely sick. All right. See, like, Tracy could be fine here. Otherwise, Hunter. Yeah. Okay. Then now I'm probably Hunter Shaheed or a tight end 2. No one really stacks though. It's never Pacheco here. Absolutely never Pacheco. I think we're fine on QB. Again, we have the Rodgers out. I think Jones could fall back to us with the next pick. I think we just go Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter or I mean, I usually just draft more McMillan is the thing. But I do feel like I have a blind spot on Travis Hunter, and like he could. I was listening to Cups talk about him, like Cups and Max Adam. Shout out Max Adam, Purple Heart Pearsall. I was listening to those two talk about it on the Bash, and I mean they were kind of right when it's like he's the 2nd overall fucking pick. They traded up to get him. He actually might be playing some more receiver. He's probably like one. He might be the most talented receiver on the team too. So. Again, guys, 70 likes and then we will rip a 3rd draft. We're currently at 61. We are 9 likes away from a 3rd draft. So make sure you drop a like, drop a sub. So, what is the first thing we do if the tower wins BBM? What's the first thing you do? I've said anytime someone asks me the question, it's the same answer every time. I'm buying courtside seats to the Wolves. It's the first thing I'm doing. Courtside floor seats. And I'm talking the most amount of shit to whatever team we're playing imaginable. I'm standing the entire time. I'm telling Christian Braun he's a bitch. That's what I'm doing. Brown, whatever. I'm fucked if you need Hunter. Yeah, that's not great. Flock's in love with Hunter. I didn't know that. Well, then I'm even more in because Flock knows ball. Flock's the man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Courtside seats for Wemby would actually be fucking insane, dude. Imagine that actually might be a good shout to see Wemby, because standing next to a human like that would actually feel like not real life. That's a good shout. OTR. That's a great shout. All right, 5 picks away. Quick audio recap. We got Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Jonathan Taylor, Devon Achane, Jordan Mason, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Jameson Williams, DK Metcalf, Jordan Addison, Travis Hunter, and Tyler Warren. Daniel Jones goes, unfortunately, but that's okay. That is okay. I love Cam Ward, but we just don't have any Tennessee. We do have some Pittsburgh though, so like Cam Ward goes anyway. We're fine. Let's rip. I'm not a big Woody Marks guy. I don't love the tight ends here. I don't want Jawan. I'm reaching for tank. I only had 6% tank pre-draft. That's disheartening. That is disheartening, unfortunately. Yes, you are the truth. I knew I recognized your name. Shout out. What's going on, brother? You've been in the, I think you said it earlier in the chat. I just didn't pull it up. You've been in the BBQ League, the elimination one. I remember you. Shout out. What's going on? What is going on? Been courtside for 2 G League games, never a real game, but one involved Wemby. That's fucking sick. Was it like a rehab game for him or something? Like he went to the G League to rehab? Who do you think I should keep in Dynasty, Kyron or ETN? That's a tough one. They go right next to each other in ADP. They're about the same. Kyron might be a little younger, a tad younger. He's got a little bit more work. ETN, that's really tough. Gun to my head, I would probably say Kyron, gun to my head. But it's very, 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 very close. All right, it's never Jonah Coleman. Even with the stack, I'm fucking good. Debo, it's probably Debo. No, let's go Algier. Let's go Algier. And like this is where like you can have some fun. Because it's like you start JT Achane, so you're kind of thinking, okay, I'm just going 5 running backs. But then you look at our receiver room and like these 6 guys, and if we add on one more, I mean, I'm still feeling, because that's assuming we're going 3 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends. Like you kind of still have some room to play with where you're like, if this team had to end 5 running backs, like I'm not kicking myself being like, oh damn, like that sucks, you know, that this is our 5 running back build. It's JT Achane. Almost any other time you're going 5 running backs, and if I believe in like my player takes of the later guys with Algier, with Tank, with Mason, if I get lucky on an injury into one of the RB1s in that backfield, I'm more than fine with 5 running backs. But even 7 receivers on this team, like Zay, Waddle, Jameson, DK, Addison, and Hunter, and then another guy, 7 still feels fine there too. So I can either go 6 running backs or I can go 8 receivers, and I'm still probably gonna go 2. And like I just don't want to go. I don't know. It just feels like a waste to kind of go 3-5-7-3 when I have Tyler Warren. I just don't feel like I need to do that. You know, maybe I should have drafted a better tight end too, but like I'm still fine with some of the guys down here for tight end too. So I don't know. That's just kind of my. Oh my God! Someone drafted Rodgers. Fuck. All right. Well, now we got to find another QB. We're gonna have to manufacture a QB3 here somewhere. I don't know who it's gonna be, but we're gonna have to figure something out. Or we just go 2, but I don't want to go Bo Nix, Jared Goff. That doesn't feel great. That does not feel great. All right, 1 pick away. Probably just go Tesla here for the stack. GMO Tesla. Let's see what Cook does here. If it's not Tesla, it's definitely Eddie Mitchell. You don't think I need a 3rd QB? I feel like I kind of do though. Just for like Bo Nix, Goff's not great. And like it's just kind of free. Like what am I gonna do? 2, 6, 8, 2? I don't want to do that. There's just no reason to. Might as well get a 3rd QB. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna go AD here. Because I have a plan. Just trust me, I have a plan. There is a plan. I have concepts of a plan. I have concepts of a plan because Oh, wait. I may not have concepts of a plan anymore. Just trust me. Trust. Again, guys, 70 likes. We'll do a third draft tonight. How many are we at now? We are at 68. We are 2 likes away from another draft. So go down there, tap the like. And while you're at it, make sure you tap the sub as well. Would appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Make the bet against Daniel Jones and take Ridley late. You think I'm taking Calvin Ridley? You're out of your fucking mind. How was the Goofy Rambo stream? AZ Cards, you need to go back and watch it. It was one of the most insane streams of the year. Sentex was on it. Then he fucking left because he was so mad. And then he came back and just like went scorched earth on me, on Emo, on the chat. It was pretty fucking nuts. If you have not watched it, you have to go back and watch it. We should be. I want to speak to you soon here, but our plan should work. We do Gino. So here's the thinking: Week 17 with Jordan Addison, with Jordan Mason. He's a Week 15 with Arizona too, and then we have a little Jets thing, a little Week 17 Jets and Minnesota. As our third quarterback, about as correlated as we could have gotten, considering the cards we were dealt. So actually, I'm pretty in on that. Oh, Riley Leonard. No, I'm good on Riley Leonard. I'm good. We're gonna pass on Riley Leonard. Yeah, definitely watch it. How'd you play today? I put it. If you wait, you're not on Discord, Charles. So I was gonna say I put a video of my swing from today in the Discord. I thought it looked pretty good. I don't know, as a beginner, my third time ever going to the range. Fourth time ever going to the range. I think I'm getting better, so feel good about that. I might try and I might get up early and go tomorrow too. It's either that or workout. So we'll see. It's golf or workout. That's like the decision I feel like I'm making lately. Do I golf or do I go to the gym? And I'm really wrestling. Today I did both, but I can't do that every day. All right. Now I would consider a 3 tight end team. And with those 5 and with these 7 and then go Warren. And then it really just depends who's there. Actually, this is probably 2 because I've made the decision. I'm just never going to click tight end just to click tight end. I'm not going to click Gesicki. I'm not going to click Njoku. After Otten and Stowers are gone, I'm fucking done. Let's go Otten, and then we're going to go. Now, here's the question. Do we go running back or receiver here? If Braylon is there, it's probably just Braylon for running back, but I think I might. These 7 receivers feel pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? I feel pretty strong about these receivers. So, also too, Charles, do you live in Arizona? Because I'm going to be there in less than a couple weeks. I don't know if you do. I know your AZ Cards, but I'm curious. Tight end Bowie problem. I'll tell you what, Matt. The last thing that I care about is tight end. Oh wait, no, we're fine with tight end Bowie. Wait, I'm good. Just kidding. I thought I had it the way you were talking. No, I'm fucking fine. Fuck a tight end bye week. Don't care. Do not care at all. I think we go receiver here, or I think we go running back. These 7 receivers are good. Let's do one more handcuff shot. A Blue, a James, or a Kalen Black. Now that we don't have CMC on this team. I've been clicking. I'll click a little Randall. I'll click a little Taj Brooks. This is pre-draft, but I have been clicking Taj Brooks. So don't let the exposure fool you. Maybe this is the team. We click a little Trevor Etienne. I clicked Trevor Etienne twice on the big board. Hell yeah. Go me. Sharp. I'm a sharp drafter. What can I say? I'm thinking one of the Niners guys though. Little Philly with Tank. Jordan James or Kalen Black? The answer is Kalen Black. That is the answer. Bryce Lance. What a shout. Bang. Bang. All right, that's the team. Quick recap. Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Geno Smith, JT Achane, Jordan Mason, Tank Bigsby, Tyler Algier, Kalen Black, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Jameson Williams, DK Metcalf, Jordan Addison, Travis Hunter, A.D. Mitchell, Tyler Warren, and Kate Odden. Rate the team out of 10 in terms of double anchor RB. We went in as soon as we got JT Achane. It was all right. We're going double anchor, true double anchor. How do you guys think this team turned out? Drop it in the comments. Did we get the 70 likes? Did we get the 70 likes? We are at 75. Shout out to you guys. We will hop in one more draft for tonight. The Poodle. We're trying to fill this thing. We got 2 entries left. So make sure you hop in the Poodle because we're hopping in right now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting on 8. Bob has a serious question. What's the reason for not drafting a top 5 quarterback? What's the theory? In terms of like, you just mean like in ADP? I mean, if we just look at it just comes down to opportunity cost. You know, maybe I should switch back to my I'm going to stay in the pre-draft stuff. Don't look at the exposures for this. This is just all pre-draft. So it's not, but I do want to see like the guys, pre-draft, the first couple of round guys. But I mean, it's all opportunity cost, right? You're looking at Josh Allen. You're also looking at guys like T. Higgins, like Blake Neighbors, some of these really good upside wide receivers. Lamar, Jaden, May. I honestly think your question, though, has some merit because the range that those top 5 QBs go in, excluding like Allen and Lamar, like that next tier of not even top 5, but that next tier of Jaden, Burrow, May, Hurts, Caleb, like all those guys, it's a really good range. And if you just fire it up every draft and you're like, I'm going to take one of these guys every single time I draft, I actually think you do really well in best ball. So I try to do that as much as I can. I love drafting Jaden. I'm good at drafting May. I'm good drafting all those different guys. It just kind of comes down to what's the team that I'm building. Do I need more receivers? Can I afford to take a QB here? I think it's just kind of what it comes down to. We have 7 again. 7 pick again. Josh gets the Influencer 101. Hello. Alex faded. Let's fucking go. GMs to you. Again, who do we got in here? We got Kalen back in here at the 11. Dildo Schwaggins is back in here. Taking dollars. Purple Yosh in here at 5. And Blizzy is in here at 2. And then obviously we have Josh in at 1. Bonos 34. Shout out. Again, drop where you're drafting at. If I did not say your name, don't be. Oh, Alex faded here at 10 too. Drop where you're drafting at. Don't be a lurker. Required to. Federal law. Or you're going to prison. All right. 2 picks away. I mean, I'm just going to be Jay it. Maybe I go Amon-Ra this time and switch it up. Let's go Amon-Ra. So pre-draft, I had 12% JJ. 12%. How much Gibbs did I have? 9%. Okay, feels good. Considering I have not been taking him as much since the BBM dropped. How much Love did I have? Jeremiah Love. 12%. I'm just trying to find some, like, things that stand out in terms of exposures. It seems pretty fucking flat. Good amount of Terry, JMO, Travion, Swift. Yeah, it seems pretty flat on all my exposures. Jadarian Price is the big one. I mean, also it's like 8th round. I think he's going 8th round, maybe 7th, 8th round for Jadarian Price, something like that. That's the one that's gonna hopefully win me some fucking money is Jadarian Price. So, unfortunately, Phil, the one before you, probably for the better seeing those names. LOL. Yeah, right. We had some absolute dogs in this draft. I would love Hampton at 18. I'll say that right now. Absolutely would not be opposed to that. Let's see what Dr. No 16 does here. I appreciate if you drafted anybody else. That's fine. We just went Achan. I'm kind of the same. Let's go. Fuck. They go back to back. Let's just go Kenneth Walker here. Let's go Kenneth Walker. I'm in the pre-cum draft also. That's a crazy name for it, but that's kind of funny. That's a crazy name for it. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. I'm going to still try and go like either hero running back with Walker or like a little bit more double anchor, something along those lines. Like maybe I'll get 3 before round 10, like 9, or maybe 3 before, like something like that, and then just push it and go 5. Like building a team like if I went Walker, Brees, and then kind of came back with like that Judkins, Travion, Swift tier, like one of the guys in there. Go 3, push it, end up with Tank B-Rob, go 5. That's also like a really fun way to do it. Like basically almost like there's just a range that I'm really trying to avoid. Like if I could not draft any of, and I'm not going to say any, like I'm not going to go all no holds barred and just never draft these guys. But like in an ideal world, I don't want to be needing running back. Like in terms of a guy that like I absolutely need points from when I'm looking at Chuba, Warren, Ramondre, Pollard, Harvey, Dowdle, Monungai, Corum. And then when we get in like that Dobbins, Gainwell, White, that 11th round, 10th round. That's when I'm back. Like if I'm drafting my RB3 there, assuming my 2 RBs are like have been taken pretty early, that's fine with me. You know what I mean? But if I'm gonna go 3 running backs, like I said, let's say I go Kenneth Walker, I go ETN, and then I follow it up with a Judkins in the 4th round. Then I'm not taking another guy until I get down to probably Spears, Tank, B-Rob, Sampson, Tucker, like those guys all the way down there. Like I'm gonna push the shit out of it if I took 3 pretty fast. So all right, 0110. Walker, Chargers, Detroit, Chicago. I'm fine with a chin here. Yeah, let's go HN. That's fine. So this one kind of feels like Walker ETN. I don't feel as good doing like the Walker ETN and then no running back till round 11. This is a one where I'm like, okay, Walker ETN, then maybe a Judkins, then push the shit out of the 4th and 5th running back. But it's going to be a 5 RB team. You know, something like that. Maybe 6, but like we're going to push it pretty late. We'll hammer QB, the guys we need to stack. We'll hammer receivers. We'll hammer tight end, all that other stuff. But all right. All right. Again, if you're just joining us, happy Saturday to all. Hope you're having a good week, start of the weekend so far. If you haven't dropped a like, drop a like. Drop a sub as well. Again, 999 challenge at 2,000 subs. 9 innings, 9 beers, 9 dogs, 3,000 subs, 24-hour live stream. I would love, if I could get Josh Allen in the 4th, I would absolutely fucking lose my mind. But Alex Faded is a smart drafter. He's not a Dildo Schwagins is 100. Yeah, he snap called that shit. Yeah, so like, yeah, I definitely push running back here. Jacobs is fine. I actually was like so ready to just click Garrett Wilson. But let's go Burden, week 17 with Detroit. That seems okay. Girl is chefing up a passion fruit cheesecake currently. I'm hyped. That's pretty lit. It says the same high noon. I'm sipping on it. I had 3 spotted cows earlier. I was like a little buzzed, and now I'm, just trying to enjoy this fruity drink. Leave me alone, Matt. I'm not hammered like you are right now. I like to pick your mind. Your show is the shit. You flock some pounder, and I'm good. Y'all top 3. I appreciate that, Bob. Thank you. Appreciate your vote of confidence. Are you someone who likes to, like, you watch for more information? Or, like do you, like, I'm curious, like, I wonder how many viewers I have that watch me but don't watch The Tower. If you never watched The Tower, watch The Tower. If you want to be entertained. Again, we have some good player takes on there too. It's not that we never talk football, but it's definitely not the shtick. So no shame. Just I'm brand new here. Well, I appreciate you. I love shit talking in the chat. Honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it as well. Alcoholic activities. Hell yeah. Jacobs in the fourth is like a foundation point of my draft right now. He's going to be 2-3 turn again in August. I honestly don't disagree with you. I think he's actually a pretty good pick in the fourth. He's actually not a bad pick in the fourth, but I just kind of wanted the receiver there. I was very close to clicking Jacobs. So I watched you before the tower. The college tape reviews got me. Good. Glad to say. I'm glad that I think people do enjoy the college, the film reviews in general. So I'm glad that you enjoyed those. Okay. Our running back. Hopefully we get. I'm Travion first, and then I'm Tuden, but I fucking hate Tuden. I do not like Tuden. Travion, I can get behind. Tuden, fuck. We might have to pivot here, boys. We might have to pivot. If he goes Adams, I'll go Tuden. But I'm going to go Adams if he does not go Adams. But as of right now, I am Adams. If he goes Adams, then I'll click Tuden. But I really don't want Tuden. Okay, I think we're Tuden, or I think we're Adams here. Yeah. Still later quarterback. We still have Caleb available to us. We still have Goff available to us. We still have Stafford available to us. So we still have some good stacking options at QB. Running back room is fine. We're not like, we're not like fucking dead now that we passed on running back in that run. I thought I would get one of these guys falling back to me in this tier. I just, and Tuden's kind of in that tier, but I'm just not in on Tuden at cost. So don't think I've ever heard of a tout anti-Tuden. What's the thought? People are just fucking. Here's the thing. People are like telling me like, oh, like Tuden's like such a fucking smash pick, but then you talk about Judkins and they're like, oh no, he's a terrorist, pretty much. Like they talk about Quinshon Judkins literally like he's a terrorist. I'm on record of saying, if you draft Tuden consistently over Quinshon Judkins, you will lose money this year. Like, he's a fourth. Like you're talking about a fourth round pick compared to Quinshon Judkins, who was the third running back off the board in the same class in the second round. And he's just a much better. Like one thing that I am just a believer in to my fucking core when I draft these teams, I'm always going to bet on talent. When you go chasing situation, I feel like that's where you miss, because talent wins out in these NFL rooms. Yeah, is Tuden talented? I don't think we have anything to suggest that he is. What did he do? Like, what did he do last year where you're like, oh yeah, like Tuden's going to be the workhorse now? Because you're drafting him to be a workhorse when you're looking at the guys that he goes next to: Montgomery, Swift, Judkins, Travion. A little bit different story, but like we know what the book is with him. I just think Tuden's like the fucking clown with the machine gun, embedded in the Navy SEALs picture meme. That's what he is to me. Okay, let's go Caleb. Let's stack up this. There's no running back here that I want. Like I said, I don't want to be drafting those guys right there. Let's go Caleb. Get our hands on this week 17 correlation with Amon-Ra and Burden. We'll build out that game a little bit. So well, one obliterated their knee and is on a terrible offense, to be fair. Well, to be fair, Quinshon, he hurt his ankle, not his knee. It was his ankle, and he looks better. He looks way better than if you guys have been up to date on some of the Quinshon injury stuff, like the doctors are pretty in on. Oh shit! Let me see if I can find one of the clips. Because Jeff Mueller. This is May 20th, but there was another one. That was bullish on Judkins. Let me find it here. Let me go to Jeff Mueller's Twitter real fast. Give me 2 seconds. Judkins. Latest. Yeah, June 8th. Let me see. Wait, real quick. Yeah, here we go. Judkins doesn't appear to have any. This is June 5th. Doesn't appear to have any movement limitations coming off an ankle dislocation. Clearly very comfortable with 3 full months left to go until week 1. I'm fine removing any injury fade and leaving it just to offensive fade. If you want to talk about offensive fade, that's a fair reason to talk about the Judkins thing. I will hear your argument on that. But I just think like all the injury stuff for him has been really positive. The athletic profile that he has makes it a lot easier to recover from an injury like he had. I just think he's going to be fine. Again, he's still got 3 months of the season and he already looks good. So that's kind of my, and he's just a really good running back. Like he had really good games last year, even on that shit offense. And like Monken could be better. Like there is at least like some talent there now. They draft 2 first-round receivers. They still have Fannin. You got Judkins. Like if they can just have, mediocre quarterback play, mediocre QB play, like this offense could be like, the 20th highest scoring offense in the NFL. And like that's totally fine for a guy like Quinshon. Like you just need them to be top, like literally the 20th best offense in the NFL from scoring perspective. And I think Judkins is a great pick if they're the 20th best scoring offense. Like, is that crazy? I don't think that's insane to say. All right, I like Pollard here. Yeah, let's go Pollard as our third RB. Love the passion. Appreciate you, Matt. Drafting him for huge spike week potential, honestly. RB3 is fine. You're talking about Tootin? Yeah. Guess you're talking about Tootin. You just let Liam Cohen take the wheel. Bro made Bucky good. Not even a Tootin Bowl. But I think Bucky is actually good. Like Bucky had some metrics that were really good. If you look at some of these, there's some Tootin metrics on here. Like again, let's just go look through some of these. Yards per carry. Tootin again. So this is all running backs last year with a minimum of 50 carries. So let's just keep that in mind. Tootin is out of 64 running backs. He was 51st in yards per carry. And again, I'm curious, where was Travis Etienne? Same, 31st. So he was not as good as Etienne in yards per carry. We're on the clock. Shit. We are gonna go. It's a receiver here. It's Godwin or Downs. Tampa Bay Rams is a week 17. I think it's probably Godwin here. Okay, so that's one thing for Tootin. Here we go. Back to this. Let's go to explosive percentage. Tootin, 58 out of 64. Let's go to. I want yards after contact. Let's go to total. Let's go to EPA. Yeah, let's go to EPA. Tootin, 50th on that stat as well. So there's just some stuff that like it's like I don't know. It just worries me a little bit. It just worries me. So covers $19.99, a $20 hollow homage. Pay homage is what you're talking about. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the 20. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I wish there was Superflex open. I draft the covers build, but unfortunately, there's not. I'm a draft fanatic. Love watching different draft takes. Well, you should be back on this channel. Come back to this channel during pre-draft because that's all we talk about. We watch every single running back, receiver, all those guys. So come back to this channel. We'll stay around, but make sure the minute the big board drops, lock in. Lock in. All right. Again, shout out covers. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, 5 picks away. We're 1-3-4-0. Let's recap it real quick. We got Caleb Williams, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Tony Pollard, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Luther Bird, and Devontae Adams, and Chris Godwin thus far. All right. Jackson Dart goes. I like Pitts here. I'm probably Pitts over Fannin. I'm also fine going like a little Dobbins here. I don't mind him either. Going like 4. And then maybe we're still 6. But again, our receivers wouldn't be as good then. I think actually it might be Pittman here. Get the 5th receiver over all these guys. And then we can click a little mid RB. Pittman goes. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm not pulling up Golden or Wandale's fine, but I don't want to pull him up either. It's Dobbins or it's Pitts. Pitts gives us another QB out, but Stafford's gone. All right, we go Goff. We already had that game. I think we go Pitts, give ourselves another QB out. Maybe we even get a fall on. We're only 10 picks away. We could get a fall on Goff. Where is the JMO drafter? The JMO drafter is... Where's the JMO drafter? Over here in the 1 spot. So in theory, we might be able to get a fall on. And Laporta's over there too. So unless someone's going to take Goff unstacked, I feel so bad, Bonos. You might get... I mean, you have Gibbs, Williams, and Laporta, and you might not get Goff. God damn it. And fucking Kalen goes naked Goff. You son of a bitch. God damn it. All right. Dude, hate to show my age like this, but people always tag me in these chats, and I have no idea how to do that. A little work on getting more check-ins, though, Tanner-wise. You just got to @ All you have to do is start your chat with @ and it should pop up as soon as you start typing it. That's all you got to do. I just realized you were in the room and checked to see if you were streaming, LOL. That's funny. I thought you were in the chat. I thought you were just lurking. That's funny. I just assumed you were in here. Shout out Purple Yosh. If you guys are unfamiliar, Purple Yosh won the Eliminator last year. Won the shit. Like, what was it? How much did you win again? Like 200K or some shit? Is it 200K up top? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right. Now, okay, like this is where, okay, Jonathan Burst goes. I was going to be forced with that decision, but I'm glad I'm not. I think we go Wandale here. Or is it Baker? It might be Baker. Because Stafford's gone. Goff is gone. And then we end up going like Baker, Caleb, Tua. That's a fine QB room. We already have Pitts. Maybe this is a 3 tight end team too. So maybe we're building like a 3-5-7-3. I don't know. We'll see. If we get another good, like, if we go like Pitts and then like Jake Ferg, we can stop at 2 tight ends for sure. So, yeah, I didn't get him anyway. Tough. Neither of us got Goff. Thanks, Kalen. Bitch. Kidding. Joking. Let's Purple Yo stream. Get him on. He's been some guests on some streams. He was on our members only stream, I believe. I can't remember if it was members only or if it was a public stream, but he's been on the Toxic Tower is what I'm referencing to. We kind of dived into his whole Eliminator background, more background on him. So definitely check that out if you're a member of the Toxic Tower. Again, if you're not a member of the Toxic Tower and you're considering becoming a member, I cannot recommend it enough. I mean, the Discord every single day, we're drafting together. You do get any team review you want. Everyone's going to dive in and review all the teams you could send. I wouldn't send every team you draft in there, but if you send teams in the Discord, they will always get reviewed. We're having fun in there. We're talking ball in there, player news, all that type of stuff. So the Discord for becoming a member is worth it alone. But then on top of that, you get a members only stream each and every week, and you can come on and draft a team with us free of charge. Get your own veto on the tower. Could not recommend it enough. Again, link in the description for the Toxic Tower. It's $4.99. $4.99 a month gets you in. That's all it is. So consider becoming a member of Toxic Tower. You can be in the Discord legitimately in 3 minutes. Less than that if you have fast fingers, if you really want to. So Toxic Tower members only, or become a member. Link in the description, brings you to the page, and get in the Discord. You can click on any show description. The link for the Discord's there, or in the community post. It's also there as well. So everyone says their Discord is really good, but Toxic Tower Discord is really, really good. Again, testimonials from Mac Nova, who is always in the Discord. Shout out to Mac, $1 million winner. So, all right, let's regroup on this team right here. Oh man, I'm trying to weigh how much I need running back right now. This 3 is pretty fine. I think if we go 3 of the later guys and we go 6, we're fine. I almost want to just make sure I end up with 2 tight ends. So going like Pitts, Kincaid, I think is kind of more of my the direction I want to do this. Take this team in anyway. Let's go Kincaid. Or is it Coker? Let's go Kincaid. I want to make sure I can go 3 quarterbacks with Caleb, Baker, and I want to get a guy like Tua or whoever else we could get on this team potentially. Cam Ward maybe, go a little Titans thing. Because we didn't go Wandale, right? Yeah, we passed up on Wandale for Baker. That's right. So kind of cooking with this team. I feel good about this team so far. Caleb Baker up top. We got the week 17 with Bird and Amon-Ra. We can still stack onto that a little bit later with Tesla. Maybe we dip our toes into a little Xavion Thomas. So I've definitely mixed in on a couple Caleb teams. The rookie from LSU, who's like he's just like their fucking, their deep threat dynamite, like kind of JMO archetype kind of guy. Not JMO, but like that archetype of that kind of player. And then running back, we're still with KC. We got Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, and Tony Pollard. So I feel pretty good about it so far. All right, all right. I think I'm McMillan here. Tampa Bay, again, build out a little bit of that Tampa Bay Rams stack too. Definitely something I want to be doing. Like if we have to end up with Tua, Pitts, B-Rob, and Zachariah Branch on this team, like I'm totally fine with that. Plus we have the New Orleans correlation for week 17 with ETN as well. So I'm totally fine doing like a later Atlanta thing, considering we already have Pitts. So Xavion Thomas is my favorite guilty pleasure click. I've never watched Xavion Thomas. I've seen a couple of Twitter clips. Yeah, and he's gotten some good coach speak too. Like better coach speak than like Luther Burden ever got. Like this early, at least. Like this early, like in camp, there was some, like, oh, Luther Burden's kind of getting there. He's kind of hurt in camp, all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, after this stream, let's watch a little Xavion Thomas. Or not after the stream, after this draft. Or maybe, how long is the longest Xavion Thomas LSU highlight tape? We might be able to watch it while we are drafting. This one's 2 minutes. I would like to get something a little bit longer than 2. This one's 5 minutes. Let's watch this one. The highlight zone. That's usually a pretty good one too. We're probably to get demonetized, which is unfortunate, but fuck it. Don't care. All right, these were his stats last year. I'm in the middle of the draft. We'll watch it after this draft. It's just if we were on a turn, it's so much easier to watch something. But right in the middle, like it's just like we're going to constantly be pausing and stopping. But let's get Xavion Thomas on this team, and then let's watch Xavion Thomas. I think that's the plan of attack. Because what round was he drafted in? He was 3rd round, right? Xavion Thomas. Draft pick. I forget what round, maybe 4th round, 3rd round. Yeah, 89th overall. So I mean, he like pretty decent draft capital for Xavion Thomas. 3rd round. All right, I was thinking Cam Ward there, but he goes. That's fine. Let's go. I don't love a lot of these receivers. Let's go Boston. Yes, let's go Boston. Talk about good coach speaking good, OTA buzz is Denzel Boston. Appreciate you, Bob. Thank you. New Olamide dropped. Better than Olamide. Not worried about demonetization. Jesus Christ. Demonetization after the site credits is hilarious to me. I mean, it's only demonetizes like the ads that I get off the stream, which honestly it's like, I don't know, if I get like a 500 view video or stream, I think that's like $5 or $6 for like in terms of ads. I still honestly the $20 that Cover sent, that covers anything I care about, demonetization now. So Xavion Thomas, famously a distant relative of Walter Payton. That's not true, is it? You're just fucking around Chicago? That would be crazy though. Or is that true? I don't know if that's true. Would like you to follow up, chat. And then, of course, dude, Kalen just taking all my fucking players. Just reaches on Branch 20 picks ahead of ADP. Like, fuck you, Kalen. Christ. Can't have anything good, nice in this lobby. And then Tank goes 2 ahead of ADP. God damn it. I need B-Rob on this team. If Dr. No 16 drafts B-Rob, I will be in shambles. All right, we need B-Rob. Need B-Rob on this team. We're good. We are fine at tight end. We are now good at receiver too, so we can afford to draft running backs anytime we want. No, yeah. Thank you. Heard BBG is covering all PPR demonetization this season because he owns him everything. Owes him or owes him? He owes me everything. He does. That is true. That is true. I'm still working on the same high noon. At this point, Matt, honestly, you have the right to make fun of me. So. All right. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my bad. God damn it. I hit the mouse button. Also, too, looks like we just had someone join. Which one of you sickos joined the Toxic Tower members only? Oh, it's Bob. Bob got in there, right? The butcher? Shout out Bob. Dude, Bob, it'd be the best $5 you ever spent, brother. Or maybe? I don't know if it's you or not. It just says the butcher. Who's the butcher? Which one of you in here is the butcher? I need to know. All right, 7 picks away, 2-4-6-2. Let's recap this real quick for the audio listeners. Caleb Williams, Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Tony Pollard, B-Rob, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Luther Burden, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan, Denzel Boston, Kyle Pitts, and Dalton Kincaid. All right. I'm going to try and prioritize running back here, but we'll see what falls back to us. These running backs are kind of going earlier than I would like, but sometimes that's just the game. That's just the game. Not getting any falls on Tank, and I gotta remember, I'm not gonna get Tank at ADP on one of my fucking streams. That was my mistake. Oh, so we technically have a Cleveland out too with little Denzel Boston. So okay, I think we go Tesla here. It's probably Samson first. His yards per route run was really good, but it's probably Samson here. I want Tesla for like just to build out that Detroit-Chicago game a little bit more, but I feel like Samson's objectively the better pick, and I there's still other receivers that I can get later in this draft that I'm fine with. I think we just go Samson as our 5th running back. We still probably need one more too. This is definitely going to be a 3-6-7-2. These 6 receivers here are fine. The 2 tight ends are more than fine as well. So I think definitely 3-6-7-2. Just another upside running back in here. Like, this is a fine. Even like, honestly, we kind of go double anchor a little bit with kind of like one of the middle guys and Pollard with a Walker Etienne team. But honestly, even when the running backs got scooped up earlier than we would have liked, I'm still going to honestly enjoy I'll be fine with the outcome of this room too. We made sure to get that tight end so we go 2 and we feel good about it. The 7 receivers we have are going to be more than fine. And then our QB will have 3 quarterbacks anyway with the guy that we drafted in, in that tier of May, Daniels, and those guys. So I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about it. I won't shame the slow drinking further. Best last round pick, Vele. Do you say that because he's slow? All right, 2 picks away. We don't need Otten. We're fine. I'm probably Emmett here. 30% pre-draft. Held. Oh wait, no, we have Walker. Fuck. No, not. I'm no longer Emmett here. No longer. We've changed our tune. I think Adonai Mitchell is the best pick right here. I'm just gonna go AD. I'm fine going RB in the last one of the later rounds anyway. So let's go AD. Go AD. Done at receiver. Amon-Ra, Burden, Adams, Godwin, McMillan, Boston, AD. Love this receiver room. Really good 7. Really good 7 in my opinion. Both QBs 10 week 10 bye. Take one more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fine. We are going to take one more. That has been the plan on this team. So Tua should be playing until week 10. That's our preferred QB. He should be playing until week 10 because the Falcons they have a late bye. They have week 11 bye, so that's actually perfect. Week 10 could be his last week, but that's the only week we need him for on this team. So, Juwan, awesome pick, but Vele is going to hit rosters a lot more than we'd like. Yeah, I don't disagree. He's not an awful pick. Shitter, I'd rather draft Deshaun. That might be toxic, but that's how I feel. So. Okay. 5 picks away. Definitely want an RB. Big Mike. Someone of that nature. Big Mike goes. Sad. Depressed. All right. I know who the pick is. I just don't want to say it. Too many chat rats in this draft. Too many of y'all. All right. Dude below Kevin. Just joined, my bad. Just joined what? Are you talking about the... Were you the one that got in the Discord? Is that what you're talking about? Or what are you talking about? If so, welcome. Okay, it is definitely Tua here. I don't think taking dollars is going to go 4 QBs and go Tua, so I'm going to go Tua here. Kind of what we were hoping for all along. We don't get Branch with it, but we still have the B-Rob correlation with the Pitts, with a New Orleans bring back in H-N. So seems good. Seems good. One more running back, and we call it a day on this team. So running back wise, Katron's fine. He seems okay. And then again, we're kind of just back to the Braylon, James, Claiborne, Kalen Black, these kind of guys here. So yeah. Oh, YouTube chat. Yeah, get in the Discord, dude. Talk to Tower Discord again. Link in the description. I just did the whole promo. I don't want to do it again for the people that just heard it, but it is 100% worth it. Discord members only. Hop in there. $4.99. Can't beat it. Absolutely cannot beat it. All right. 3 picks away. I think I'm probably just Katron here if he falls. If he doesn't fall, I'm probably just one of the Niners guys again. I do want to mix a little bit more Claiborne in. I've been drafting a ton of Kalen Black, but any thought to stopping in 5 running back? I just think this team needs 6. Because like I could go receiver. If Hurst is there, I actually may consider just going triple Tampa Bay with the Rams thing we got going on. Big Baker stack, and it's like we get a pretty good price on. Okay, Hurst goes right before me. That would have been maybe the guy I would go 7 for, but none of the tight ends do it here for me. All the receivers, I'm like, who the fuck do I draft? I think I'm just better off taking a chance on a guy like Katron, a rookie. So yeah, let's go Katron. Bang. There was kind of a thought for. Yeah, I'll take a little 2 outside of Superflex. Not as much, but I will take some. Take Rams tight end. The only Rams tight end I want to draft ever is Terrence Ferguson. That's the only one I want to draft, and he's gone, unfortunately. So, all right. Oh, shit, I was going to draft Xavier Thomas on this team. I totally forgot. That's fine. Okay, let's watch Xavier here real quick, though, because like I said, I had not watched him on stream, and we do like doing the rookie stuff. So let's get our ducks in a row here and watch a little Xavier Thomas. Stats last year, 41 catches, 488 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns, 11.9 yards per catch, 5'10", 190. And again, he went in the 3rd round in the draft. So again, let's watch this. We'll turn the audio off. Let's just have a good time, and we'll get out of here. What number is he? He's 0. Okay. I had to see that. All right, let's watch that again. That's a little whip route. That's a good whip route at the top of the screen. Bang. Oh, all right. Oh. That was not a good ball. That was some good wiggle at the beginning of that route, though. I thought he was faster than that. Look at it. Look at this wiggle right here. Top of the screen. Boom, boom. I mean, we like that ball more outside. Garrett Nussmeier almost threw a fucking pick. All right. What do we got here? Little handoff. Damn. Hell yeah. Top of the screen. Good catch in traffic. Good catch. Nothing crazy, but good catch. A little deep crosser here. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Okay. Okay, turn me up. Is he gone? Oh, he's gone too. Touchdown. Let's get this one again. He's got a little more yak than I thought he would. Oh, this guy might be electric, dude. Quick slant. I will say the one thing that I'm seeing on this stuff is like he's being used in a lot of different ways from what we've seen so far. Like we've seen him win deep outside. We've seen him on deep crossers. We've seen him as the gadget guy in the flats and in the in the rushing game too. That touchdown we saw earlier. So we've seen a couple different. Ooh, good catch there too. We've seen a couple different ways he's being used. Like again, over the middle, outside. So again, gadget handoffs, dude. Oh my God. I'm getting excited. No more gadget shit. Yes. Yes. Don't. Love it, dude. This is actually kind of fun. Damn, I'm so late, rip. Exactly. We're breaking down Xavier Thomas, Nez. You are just in time. You're just in time. Yeah. Yeah, Nez. Rewind to see Gunnar Helm blocking highlight tape. We did do that. I would say, like, again, he definitely has some. Look, he's just getting fucking handoffs. This is like watching Savion Williams from Nez. Remember when Nez? This is Xavier Thomas. Do you remember when we watched Savion Williams last year on stream together during the big board? This is like watching that, except this guy can actually play receiver. You know what I mean? And this guy's got fucking juice. This guy's got juice in him, dude. Like I'm just like he just kind of moves different. You know what I mean? Little running back. I like this guy. Again, we're pretty okay. No, this guy and he can pass. What movie is that from, chat? And he can pass. Okay, wait. I'm so excited. There's an 8-minute video. I feel like we would not be doing. Okay, we would not be doing a like. I'm this excited. I now want to get the full experience now. I want to get the full experience of Xavier Thomas now. Now, okay, let's rewind here, because now I want to see everything from him. Okay, we saw this. And this guy's just getting fucking handoffs too. Dude, imagine this guy with Ben Johnson. This guy's gonna be so fucking good. This guy's gonna be so fucking good. Dude, this is like irrational tape watching right now. That definitely doesn't matter. But like, here's the thing. Just keep it like, we've seen him on some gadget stuff, but that's an in-breaker right there. This is again, he's on a whip route right here. Like he does have like this short area quickness that seems pretty tantalizing. I do like this. He's top of the screen up here. Scramble drill. Good job there too. Scramble drill is just kind of where he was running anyway, but good awareness there. Oh, wait, I didn't see that. I was looking out wide for him. In the backfield. Oh, come on, man. Is he gone? He's not gone. Dude, I mean, look, you can kind of see the burst, though. Look at this. Oh, dude. You could see that. You could see it. Like, I just see this guy in a Ben Johnson offense, and I'm already excited. I love it. I love it. This is good. These are all good things. These are all good things. All right, top of the screen, I think. Nope, middle of the screen. My bad. Quick slant. Is this an RPO? No. Quick slant. Boom. Catch it and gone. He's definitely got some run after the catch. He definitely has like running back tendencies, you know? Yeah, I think this is the perfect comment here real quick. Like, I'm watching this getting excited. This is a guy I want of in round 18. You know, like this is like a fun round 18 click. I'm not sitting here being like, all right, 35%, Xavier Thomas, come on down. But if I ended like the year with like 6, I would be fine with that from what I'm watching. Like, again, it could because he's on the Bears and like who's the wide receiver 3 there right now? Khalif Raymond. Again, you got Loveland as like the, you know, they have 3 weapons, but all right, I don't know if I just saw this catch here. Good catch there. Again, he's being used in different parts of the field, which is kind of exciting. That's the exciting part. Another deep crosser. Another deep in break, you know, a dig route right there. I mean, that's great. Usually your gadget guys aren't running digs. Like you don't, like that's not usually their routes. So that's kind of exciting that he's doing that. Like shallow crossers or deep crossers maybe, but not digs. There's another good route. Bang. Gets open. Love it. Look at Nuss, dude. I love Nuss. Sucks he had that oblique thing. Or it was like a back thing or something. Oh, yeah, they got Jade, too. Yeah, they got Jade. But still, I don't know. They still drafted this guy. Wait a minute. Oh, we saw this one, right? Earlier? Awful ball. Absolute awful ball. There we go. All right. Where is he? Bottom here? No. Flats. Oh my God. Oh yes. Oh, he's out of bounds. Oh, dude, I was like, oh, this is what gets you. Where was he out of bounds? Oh, right there. Oh, he would have been fucking. You see it though. You see the fucking. He's got it. He's got something that just makes me get a little hot and bothered. You know, like he doesn't look like he's a natural catcher of the football. You know, like I wouldn't say like his ball skills like really jump out. Like when I watch Carnell Tate, it's like, dude, this guy's ball skills are on a different level. I wouldn't say he's like, you know, a natural receiver, but like he seems like yeah, this is the play. We need to get this one again. Look at this shit. Like he's definitely electric with the ball in his hands though. Oh my God. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I love it. All right. I absolutely love it. Or where is he here? I don't know. There's that deep crosser again. Deep in-break cross. Like, this is the shit that J-Mo did for the Lions. And I'm not calling him J-Mo. I'm just saying that's the role. But that could also just be the Burton role is the thing. So, but, you know, max protect. That's a good ball by Nuss. That's a good ball by Nuss. Back in the flats. Love it. I think he's bottom of the screen here. Maybe. Yeah, bottom. That's a good fucking catch. Again, another in-breaker route. Another, like, dig route. That's a good catch right there. That's a good catch right there. All right. Damn. Wait, hold on to that one. Another middle of the field. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, give me the tunnel screen. Ah, shit. We had really good numbers out here. What the fuck happened? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 4 at best. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's chasing the play. How is this not a touchdown? We have 5 blockers to block 4 guys. Jesus Christ. Someone didn't do their fucking job. Somebody did not do their job. We were watching Xavion Thomas. You were joining late. Xavion Thomas. Sorry. All right, here we go. There we go. That's a good catch. Honestly, that looked a little bit better in terms of ball skills right there. Oh, here we go. All right. Top of the screen. Go route. Go get it. We saw this one earlier, but good catch. Good catch here. All right. Here's another screen. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here's this one again. This was the one that was free. Yeah. We're good there. This is okay. This one. Okay, wait. Where is he? Start on here. Sorry. He is. Where is he? Is he right here? Top of the screen? Yeah, top of the screen. I mean, I was going to say it was good zone awareness. I mean, it was. He sat it down where he was supposed to, but it wasn't like he had to really move to get in the throwing window there. But, okay. Another good catch. Bottom of the screen. I think it was bottom. Yeah. Oh, I want to know his catch rate or his drop rate. All right, there we go. That was Xavier Thomas. That was Xavier Thomas. I want to see. I want to look him up on PFF real quick. I want to see what his how many drops he had last year, because that's what I'm actually kind of curious about. Give me 2 seconds here. How many drops did this guy have last year? Xavier Thomas. I think this is him. All right, let's do this. Xavier Thomas. Yep, it was at Mississippi State too. Nice. All right, let's go to how many drops? How many drops? How many drops? Season stats. Here we go. 2 drops last year. 2 drops on 56 targets. I mean, no, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What are some of his other stuff? 40 catches, 478 receiving yards. Yep. He had 163, it's 16 carries last year too. 93 rushing yards, so 5.8 yards per attempt. 1 forced missed tackle for rushing. What about do they have like his missed tackles forced on here too, or no? Probably not. So, all right. Fanciest 0 on the board. I don't think this guy's a 0. He may, if he is a 0, he by far is the fanciest. Yeah, he had a 4.28 40. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, no better way to spend a Saturday night than Grand Xavier Thomas. All right. Okay. So that's gonna do it for me. But I will do this for those who are still here. I have 1 poodle left. I'm gonna draft it. I'm probably gonna get off stream right now, but actually, I mean, I kind of just have to do it on stream, don't I? If I'm gonna draft it anyway, right? Let's rip one more. Fuck it. I'm not leaving. Let's do one more. Last poodle. It's our last one. We might as well do it on stream. It's gonna fill tonight. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. It's not gonna be here. I wanted to sit on my patio and sit outside. Well, let's rip one more. Let's fucking do it. Poodle, get the phones out, get the browser out. We're hopping in the poodle, and we're hopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last poodle. Waiting for 3. All right. What do we got? What do we got? 2 spot. This is worth it. Carved Muffins in here. GMs. Paper God. Why do I know that name? Someone named Paper just followed me on Twitter. That's why. Oh, is it this might be a crazy shout. Wait, I saw you. Tart. Are you Paper God? Are you? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Because I recognized your name from the bash. I knew it. We got Tread. Is that how you say your name? Tread. In at 1. Paper God in at 6. That's a fun name. Sea Slaves in here at 7. And then we got, I don't know the other names. If you're in here drafting with us, drop where you are drafting at. Don't be a lurker. You know the fucking rules. Federal law, you're required to tell me where you're drafting. All right. We get Gibbs or Bijan. This is like the best way to do Hero RB. With some shit like this. This is electric. Hero RB with Gibbs Bijan. Fucking fire me up. Bijan. It only makes sense. It was always Bijan. Bang. Honestly, I'm glad we watched Xavier Thomas. I'm actually really glad we watched that. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna get booted off on stream, because there was a couple times we were watching some college guys and we got kicked off of streaming. They booted us. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Again, if you are new here, you have not dropped a like on the live stream yet. First off, what are you fucking doing? Drop a like on the live stream. Drop a sub, por favor, as well. So, Michael Trigg film breakdown when? I feel like we might have watched a couple of Twitter clips of Trigg, because he has some of the craziest fucking catches you'll ever see, but he's never gonna block and he can't catch the ball. So that seems like a problem when you're not gonna be used as a blocker. you should probably be able to catch the ball. He had a lot of drops. A lot of drops. Not very good. T-Wolves talk only with Mike tomorrow? Probably. Yeah, I'm going on About the Touts tomorrow. Just an exit interview with Mike. I don't know how to say his last name, but Mike over there on About the Touts YouTube channel. I'll plug it too. Make sure you're subscribed. It's almost at 100 subs too. So I will be over there tomorrow at, is it? I don't know if it's set up yet. Hang on, let me fucking find it. I don't know if I'm subbed to it on the PPR Tyler account. I know I am on my, yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Is it set up for tomorrow yet? It's not. It's this account right here. They have 91 subs, so they're really close to 100. But I'll be on this channel tomorrow doing About the Touts with my just exit interview. I don't know. We'll probably talk a little bit about LaMelo. I'm from Minnesota, huge Wolves fan, so I obviously have some thoughts on that. And he does like NBA podcasts for like his real podcasting gig. So Triggs jumping at his pro day was one of the toughest seats of 2026. That was not as good. Michael Trigg is not Pickens as a tight end. That is insane, Tanner. That is wrong. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. I wanted Bowers at that pick. That's whatever. All right. Speaking of Pickens, though, I think it's a sign we just draft Pickens, right? But I kind of want. We go double anchor with Jeremiah Love, though. Let's go Pickens. If Loves falls back, great. If he doesn't, it's fine. I want one of these two. Hopefully Maximus doesn't take both. All right, bet. We get one. I think we go double anchor. Let's go double anchor. And then again, we're not drafting a running back until round 11. Bijan, Jeremiah Love. And then next running back will be round 11. Probably. Unless this is like a fall or some shit. Maybe we'll go 5. But we'll see. All right. All right. Oh shit! Still streaming. If you drink that high noon again, though. No, that was the last sip. That was actually the last sip. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, willing to block effort and character issues isn't Pickens coded. But Pickens is like really good at football. Trig is not. With Sports Center clips. I mean, I think you're just like Pickens had like, how many fucking yards did Pickens just have this last year? Did he have like 1,400 yards or some shit? How many yards did he have? He had 1,400 yards and 9 touchdowns. Like, let's fucking put a little bit of respect on Pickens' name. Come on. Let's put a little respect on his name. Come on now. That's disrespectful as hell. Disrespectful as hell. We haven't got to play any clips tonight, too. We haven't drafted a single player that we have a clip for, which is pretty depressing. Oh, no, we played Coker clip. We did play a Coker clip. That is true. We did play a Coker clip, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, bro. 1,400 incoming for Trig. Can't get over him quitting at the end of the year. Oh, Pickens? Yeah, not great. Jorge Pickens will outscore CD again this year, in my opinion. Dude, we might need to get a Xavier. That's such a good shout. I'm gonna next time I stream, or like maybe on, because I usually do the clips when I'm at work, or I work tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a Xavier clip. There will be a Xavier Thomas clip. Let's give me that one of him. With that one touchdown, I think it was like Vanderbilt or Army. Which one? I think it was by. I don't think LSU played Army. It's by Vanderbilt. Yeah, he played a 10-minute long Xavier clip. Yeah, I did. So there is that. All right, we are definitely thinking receiver, tight end here. Receiver, tight end. We are not wanting a running back right now. I really want Loveland. I really hope this drafter does not go Loveland, because I have a hard time imagining one of these guys will go Loveland after Bowers and McBride. So I want Loveland on this team. Very much so. Very much want Loveland here. Which sets up Caleb, which sets up Xavier Thomas. It's all part of the plan. What the fuck, Carved Muffin? We're going McBride, Loveland, you bitch. God damn it. All right, let's just go all upside receivers and go JMO. JMO Pickens. Fuck it. Or do I go Waddle? Let's go JMO. Let's go JMO. Let's see what Maximus does here. He goes Waddle. He goes Adams. We're going to pull up Carnell Tate. We're going to flip the board a little bit on Carnell Tate. For two reasons. A, because I don't think I flipped the board enough on Carnell Tate. The second reason being, I really just wanted to play a clip.
Yeah, I'm with the AP for 200K. They told me that frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off.
Goat. Yeah, Xavion might be the new Lane Larson. That is true. He might be the new Lane Larson. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be. Yeah, we will be working a ton. So there will be a lot of time for clips. Not anyone just gets a clip though. You gotta earn the clip. You gotta be like one of my guys to have a clip. I've even deleted clips. Like I used to have a Mason clip. I still have the Mason clip. I used to have a Mooney clip and I deleted it from the StreamYard. Yeah, we're deleting the Mason clip. I'll play it one last time, but then after that, this is a clip from last year. So I'll play the clip one last time and then it's getting deleted. All right. Jordan Mason clip deleted. Gone. Never to be seen of again. Gone. Sorry, Jordan Mason. How dare you delete the Chief Keef clip? Yeah, clips need a retirement stream, literally. Literally. Gotta make way for Devon Claiborne. Who else? Does anyone else need to be kicked off the clips? We have a Dunze clip. I just don't know if I could ever delete that one. Because the song is too good. The Penix clip has to stay. London has to stay. Harvey probably has to stay. No. Harvey might be done. The Harvey clip, we might have to get rid of the Harvey clip. That would be a really hard one to get rid of. Because he was my most drafted player pre-draft last year. And then he went in the fucking second round. But yeah, that one's on the block. The Harvey clip's on the block for sure. That's if there's one that goes, that's the next one. Unfortunately. Okay. I would love to get a QB here. Yeah, I'm glad Carve Muffin didn't get Caleb. You didn't deserve it. But now I really hope he doesn't go Hurts because I kind of want Hurts now. If I'm keeping it a buck. All right, let's go. I don't love Marvin. I don't love Marvin at all. Let's go Hurts. Let's go Hurts. I do not have a Keaton Missile clip, unfortunately, no. No Keaton Missile clip. No Missile clip. I'm curious to see what Maximus does here. Because if Marv, and then I'm looking at Dak too. Okay, Marv goes. I think I'm just Dak here then. These three receivers are good. We just double up QB. We go Hurts for the rushing. Plus we can stack on like a Goddard late or, maybe somebody else. Tank. Someone like that. And this also gives us 2 QB out as well. Just going these 2 quarterbacks and then being done. Like, I'm not going to force a third on this team. Because I think Hurts Dak is probably just fine. I hope Sean Mannion, turns Philly around. I really do. Really need him to turn it around. London or AJ Brown? Probably London. I mean, I'm just such a London guy, so it's almost always going to be London for me. I think he's probably just at a better stage in his career too. He's younger. Like, he doesn't really get hurt. He had the MCL thing last year a little bit, but like he stays healthy most of the time as well. And I just think like his I just feel like his season ceiling is a little higher. AJ Brown might be a better spike week guy, maybe. London does have those. London had a 3 touchdown game against the Pats last year. He had a really good game against the Bucs. I think it was too. I think it was the Bucs. The first Bucs game. The first week 1. Maybe not week 1. I can't remember. whatever. London's just he's really good. So, did you just avoid pronouncing the word revitalize? I did not. I was not avoiding pronouncing the word. I looked at the word and then I used a different phrase. That's all it was. That's all it was. Don't try and fucking catch me slipping, Tanner. I don't appreciate that. Trying to fucking grammar clip farm me. Who the fuck do you think you are? All right. What do we got coming back? Coming back around. I mean, I definitely want one receiver. We're not drafting a running back. I made that promise. Receiver, tight end, probably the move if it's a tight end that I like. Otherwise, double tap and receiver is also fine with me. The only other problem is I don't love the receivers in this range either. I would do disgusting things for Kraft to fall back, though, I will say. But something tells me that Paper God is going to take. It's going to take Tucker Kraft. If we can get past this draft there, hopefully this draft doesn't go 2 tight ends. There's no way Carved Muffin would go 3. This draft has got Brock. I can't imagine that they go Goff. C Slave is very live to go Kraft, though. I don't know why I'm like actually thinking this Kraft fall is going to happen when it's definitely, yeah, he is spot on. Tart. Paper God, Tart. Kraft was never going to fall back. I don't know why I was like trying to tell myself a story. Yeah, fuck you, Tart. Colton's taking Kraft. Most drafted tight end last year. I think he was either my most or my second most drafted tight end last year. I had so much Kraft, especially in Superflex. It just sucks when you're so right on a player, but then it's just like doesn't matter. Like you're so right on Kraft. Like the vision was there, and then it's just like, oh, actually, he's actually going to tear his ACL, and now he's out for the year. So even though you were right, you weren't right because you will not be on your team in the playoff weeks. All right, Ricky needs a clip because I have a shit ton of Ricky, and I love Ricky. Plus Philly correlation week 17. I think that is the move. So let's go Ricky. I'm not a big Laporta guy. Not a big Laporta guy at all. Where's the Amon-Ra drafter? Amon-Ra drafter has Drake May, and it's Colton. So he's not dumb enough to like let Goff fall back to me. Not that it matters, but okay, Laporta. It's like I'm looking at like Laporta, or honestly like Dobbins here. Like Dobbins actually just might be the click. Yeah, I said no running back till round 11, but like I do like Dobbins on this RB3 role. Tight end though feels pretty fucking good. I'm going Pitts. I go Pitts. Atlanta. Fuck it. I want a tight end there. Running back round 11 is still the move. Crashing first and had me in the top 5 all season on Fast Draft last year until they got hurt. Shout out Fast Draft, man. I haven't drafted over there in a while. I still have a ton of site credits over on Fast Draft too. I should probably use those. I think I have like over $100 in site credits on Fast Draft that are still when I used to work at Player Profiler. I have $207 of site credits. I got to use them bitches. I got to use those. And I do have a Fast Draft code if you never deposited on a Fast Draft. I think it's BBQ, barbecue, BBQ for a $50 deposit match. I think it's in my description. I just haven't drafted on there in so long. I gotta take advantage of those site credits. I took down the inaugural first ever IDP Best Ball League on Fast Draft last year. It was the first one ever, to my knowledge, and I got first. Took that shit down. Dude, my lineup was actually disgusting though. I gotta find. Can I see? I don't even know if I can. See my. Oh no, I can. Here it is. My lineup was. If it'll load. Oh come on. Load. Yeah, there was last year. I don't know if I haven't seen any IDP best ball on Fast Draft this year. All right, my lineup was Myles Garrett, and there's boosters. So like in my 2X, I had Myles Garrett, Brian Burns, Alex Anzalone, Bobby Wagner, Robert Spillane, and Trayvon Walker. That was the lineup that won me $2,000 last year on Fast Draft. So, pretty electric. Fucking bang. I was top 5 on the $20 bunny until they got hurt, but I ended up placing 76. But I did see you took down that IDP contest. Super fun way to win a contest. Yeah, honestly, my first ever best ball, like season long best ball win was in fucking IDP. Like, what the fuck? That's so crazy. And I only had how many entries? I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 10 entries. And the max was 33. I didn't even max it, and I still took it down. All right. So linebackers are the moving. Yeah, you get points for tackles. I mean, you need to find the guy who's gonna have the most fucking sacks. Like, those are the guys you want. Hence why Myles Garrett was on the winning team. But yeah, those are like really the guys you want, honestly. Okay. Yeah, we're good at QB. We're now fine at tight end. We probably click Ferg on the turn here because he's not going to come back around 127. Yeah, he's not going to fall back around. I think we go JCM first, and then we go Ferg. This guy could click Ferg, though. He's got Gibbs, Harvey, Gainwell. He could have clicked JCM, too. I don't love the other guys if I don't get JCM, but I also will make sure I want to get a double Dallas on here. I'm going to go Ferg first. If he clicks JCM, he clicks JCM. If I end up with Mason, it's not the end of the world, or C-Rod. Yeah, like I don't love it. I prefer JCM, but I will be fine. Play games where you have an edge. 2K, still 2K. Here's the thing, though. I don't even know if I would. He goes JCM, that bitch. All right, let's go. Splitting hairs for me. Let's go C-Rod. I don't love it, but he's a week 16 with Dallas, so it's a little bit better correlation bet there. But yeah. And then I wouldn't even say, like, I've never played IDP in my life before I did those best ball contests. So it's not like I was like fucking locked in on IDP. I know like defensive players though, like taking honestly because I think okay, let me go back to it. The second place winner had my, like, I think almost exact team, if I'm not mistaken. Like we had like almost the exact same guys. I think the difference was Bobby Wagner. Yeah, his top, he had Garrett Burns, like I did, and then he had Bobby Wagner and Robert Spillane as well, too. But he had Sherwood and Dre Greenlaw. I used to remember looking at it and being like, I forget, there was like one player that I had, or that had a really good like final week 17 that like kind of won me the contest, if I remember correctly. Who was it? There was like somebody that went off week 17, and it might have been Bobby Wagner. He had like 2 sacks or some shit in week 17 that like won me the contest. So I've been telling myself C-Rod scores 2 touchdowns versus Washington in week 17 revenge game. Honestly, I don't hate that line of thinking. I actually kind of like that. I'm in on that. All right. Quick recap here for the audio listeners. Whoops, what did I just do? There we go. All right. We have Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Bijan Robinson, Jeremiah Love, C-Rod, George Pickens, Jameson Williams, Carnell Tate, Ricky Pearsall, Kyle Pitts, and Jake Ferguson. So we have a decision to make here too, because like we could end with 2 tight ends, like, and these 2 tight ends are more than fine to end with. We could also end with 2 quarterbacks. If I'm usually choosing between the 2, though, I'm usually going to. I'd rather have the 3rd quarterback than a 3rd tight end. Tate is here. Ward is here, and he stacks with Tate. But I just don't think we need to spend that much capital at QB, especially when we have this Atlanta thing that we can just have for free. You know what I mean? Like I'd probably rather have Tua in round 17 than Ward in round 12 on this team. You know, even though Ward would be a fun stack. So Goddard goes. That's okay. I don't like Marks. I'm definitely McMillan here. Yeah, definitely McMillan. He's like the last guy I like in a tier right here. So we go McMillan for sure. And then I think I already know who I want. next. LaQuint Allen might out-touch C-Rod this year. I don't know. I mean, he could, but I don't think he's going to. LaQuint's not a good runner. He's just a good pass blocker receiver. Like, he doesn't have like a good, rushing profile. All right, I think we just go. I think we reach on a running back here, and we go Algier. Oh, not Algier, because we have. No, let's go Tank. Fuck it. No one's gonna get Tank in front of me in this draft. Fuck you guys. Give me the Tank. Give me the Tank. Show me the money. LaQuint is Ty Johnson. Yeah, honestly, not a bad take. I don't disagree with that. God, I'm telling you, my shoulder from golfing today, not good. Not good. If you count special teams touches, yeah, literally. Quite literally. If you're just joining us, it's been a fun stream so far. Did a little film review of Tajay Spears at the beginning of this draft. Did a little Xavion Thomas right before this draft film review. We're in on Xavion Thomas, by the way. But if you're new here, again, drop a like on the live stream, please. Drop a sub as well if you have not already. Would really appreciate that. And again, I'll say it one more time. I have made a Substack. So I've been writing some articles as of late. I made it 1 week ago, and I've already written 3 articles that are up and live on the site. They're absolutely free to look at. It's also free to subscribe. So please, please, please consider subscribing to the Substack. Yeah, really not doing it for monetary gain at this point. I don't want to lock myself into anything. You never know how big it might take off. But yeah, just kind of writing for the love of the game right now. So if you want to check out the Substack, it's in the link in the description. It's also in the live chat that I just put it in. So make sure you check out the Substack as well. I have an article about Tank, who I just preached a shit ton on, who I really love. I wrote an article about B-Rob, and then I wrote an article about my 3 least favorite running back ADP prices on the board right now. Spoiler alert. It is Jonah Coleman, Zach Charbonnet, and who was the last one? Isaiah Pacheco. So what's going on, Schneid? How are we doing? GMs. Did Canada make it to the knockout round for the World Cup? I genuinely don't know. So if they didn't, I'm not trolling. I actually genuinely don't know. Did Canada make it to the knockout round? All right. They did. Shout out Canada. Oh, Canada. All right. What are you guys thinking here? If this was your team, would you go a third quarterback or a third tight end? I'm leaning third quarterback, but I could be convinced otherwise. I could be convinced. Because right now I'm thinking, I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm thinking. I have no idea what this build's gonna turn out to. I have absolutely zero idea. Carved Muffin says third tight end. Well, Carved Muffin, you're also drafting directly next to me, so I don't know if I appreciate. I don't know if that's in good faith. So I will say that. All right, this is not a B-Rob team, obviously, because we have Bijan. It is never going to be a Pacheco team, so fuck that. Let's see. I'm probably Flournoy here. Yeah, Flournoy, Dallas. We got a big Dallas bet on this team, which is honestly fine with me. We don't have any Giants yet, but we can get some guys later, which is also okay. We'll see what Maximus does here, but I'm probably leaning Sampson or Tucker. Probably prefer Tucker just slightly over Sampson. Get a little Sean Tucker. I think this will be the next. I forgot who said it in the chat earlier, but I think we will next tomorrow. We'll start the stream watching Sean Tucker film. See if we can learn some stuff about him. So that'll be fun. All right, let's go Sean Tucker. Bang. All right, quick recap. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Bijan Robinson, Jeremiah Love, Chris Rodriguez, Tank Bigsby, Sean Tucker, George Pickens, Jameson Williams, Carnell Tate, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen McMillan, Ryan Flournoy, Kyle Pitts, and Jake Ferguson. Solid team so far. Solid team. Yeah, I'm trying to decide too how many running. Is this a 5 running back team? Bijan, Love, C-Rod, Tank, Tucker. I think it might be 5 RBs and we just go 8 receivers. We just tack on an 8th receiver. Or we can go 2-5-7-3 and we can go three QBs and 3 tight ends. The only problem with that is like, I don't know. It would have to be a pretty good tight end for like a decent fall for me to, just pick a tight end for almost no reason. So we'll see kind of what ends up happening here. But I mean, we spent a pretty good amount of capital on quarterback and tight end early. So it just feels kind of silly to tack on 3 tight ends for almost, quote unquote, no reason. I honestly might feel safer with, I think, the 8 receivers on this team. But, and I think just the third quarterback, it just raises your floor and your ceiling. Like, I truly do believe that. So there's that as well. Oh, Stowers is there. Oh, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Stowers is there. And we don't have a Hurts stack yet. But also, too, I think a mistake that I used to make really early in best ball is like stacking it. Like if I have Joe Burrow and I missed out on Chase and I missed out on T and I missed out on Chase Brown and I'm in the last round of my draft and I like take a guy like fucking like, let's just say I already have 3 tight ends, I'm not looking at you. Like I take a guy like Yoshi Vosh or Charlie Jones just to say that I stacked Burrow up, stacked him up, there's upside there. Your odds of drafting like a Darnell Mooney or a Chris Brazzle or someone like that, Xavier Thomas in round 18 and like have them mattering and have them being the reason that you win your win in week 17, like win a contest. The odds of drafting one of those guys unstacked is way higher than like having this like moral high ground Yoshi Vosh fucking Joe Burrow stack that means nothing. Like I'm not gonna take Jordan Love and fucking it's like, oh, I added on Savion Williams at the end of the draft. Like I just don't think that I used to make that mistake all the time. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes is like you go way out of your way to get a stack that doesn't fucking mean anything. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of how I feel about that particular deal. Okay. We really got to lock in here. I think I'm going to go 5 RBs. I think that's been decided. Now, do I go Tua here is the question. I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards probably just Stowers. Let's go Stowers. And I said all of that. But like Stowers, I mean, third tight end. I went Dak and Hurts. I don't think a third quarterback on this team is necessary. And I don't need Tua on this team. And then we go Wicks. Guys who are going to be on the field. I'm more saying like guys out of the blue. Like, guys that you would never draft otherwise. And then let's go Wicks and then we'll go a receiver with our last pick. And I don't even love Wicks like that, but this is a Hurts team, so. Going out of the way for a stack, talking like the sidekick. Fuck the sidekick. Fuck Charlie Kolar, too. Jesus Christ. That's how I feel when people talk about Vele being a good late stack on Shuck teams. Well, yeah, I will say, Matt here I've learned very quickly, is our number one Vele fan. So you'll have to take it up with him. You will have to take it up with him on Vele, so. The Sims say you should shut down your computer and drink a beer outside. Love it. Love it. All right. I'm trying to decide if I want to work out tomorrow before work. Because I don't work until 11. So I could probably get a workout in before work. And I'll probably stream... My buddies were talking about going to the range tomorrow, though, at like 7 or 8. But that also seems very like 30-70 that we actually go. So I'm just trying to say, because if I don't, I'll just stream in the morning. Go to work. Then I'm doing stream with Mike right after work. Then I was going to go play golf. I could also just stream late. It's not crazy either. Jeff with a question that's on everyone's mind. PPR, what's the in-season content looking like? That's a good question. I've been doing this is my 3rd year doing this. The last 2 off seasons like in season, I should say, I have done very few and far in between streams. I have not put out any content. I've been doing the tower, which has kind of been like the extent of my content, at least last year it was. The reason being, when I'm in season for football, like, you know, I go to work, I work at the school, so I'm there from, you know, 7:30 to 3. We have practice about 3 to 6. That's not even including the Thursday, Friday night games, where I'm like, you know, I'm busy the entire night, pretty damn near. Thursday night, I'm coming back and I'm watching Thursday night football. Friday night, you know, like varsity game, I don't get home until like 11 or midnight. So like those 2 nights are out of the question. So that leaves Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for me to do things those nights. It's just like, okay, I get off at 6, and then it's like, all right, am I going to work out or am I going to stream? Because it almost seems impossible to do both. And yeah, so, and that's all to be said. We will not be, you asked the question, I didn't even really answer it. I just made excuses for why I may not stream. I will probably do something on the weekends. I'll probably try and go live. I'll probably live like 2 to 3 times during the week. Maybe put out some videos. The one thing that I really want to do, because my problem with in-season streaming has always been like, I don't think people care about the BRs. It doesn't pull as many views, which I don't do it for the views, but you know, I just don't think it's as poppin', and I don't know if that's really my lane is the BRs. I do draft some BRs, so we will do some BR streams, but also too on like Saturday and Sunday, like everyone does start sit. Like I'm gonna do my own start sit. That doesn't feel like the move either. Do we go Giants just to get something for this Dallas stack? You know what? Fuck it. I didn't get him last time. Xavier Thomas, come on down, brother. Stack Ochemo, week 17, Detroit. But yeah, so I think the plan is going to be on, I think we do this. Monday nights, right before Monday Night Football, or maybe during Monday Night Football, Monday or Tuesday, one of the 2 nights, we do a night where we do, like, I don't know what the name of the segment's going to be, but we watch tape from that week, like from the week previous on stream, and talk about like guys who were playing well and stuff like that. Like we literally do, like, you know, we just talk about the weekend in review, but we watch film while we're doing it, like up to date film from the week before. You know, maybe like that Tuesday after the Monday night game is played. I think that's something that I really want to do. It's something that no one else does. Like, oh, you know, like, let's give me a name. Caleb Douglas. The first 3 weeks of the season, like, man, he has 250 yards through 3 games and 2 touchdowns. Let's watch some Caleb Douglas and see what the fuck's going on here. Shit like that. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Maybe like watch some of the rookies who are, you know, getting touches, maybe like assess the backup running back situations, like things of that nature. So I think the plan is going to be to watch film, weekend review, name it something, give it a good title, and then kind of go from there. So that's probably what we're going to do. All right, let's recap this team real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. That was the last poodle we had. So we have Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Bijan Robinson, Jeremiah Love, Chris Rodriguez, Tank Bigsby, Sean Tucker, George Pickens, Jameson Williams, Carnell Tate, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen McMillan, Ryan Flournoy, Dontavian Wicks, Xavier Thomas Goat, Kyle Pitts, Jake Ferguson, and Eli Stowers. It's been a really fun stream. I'm actually glad I ripped that last one on stream. So fun stream, little 3-hour banger. Hope you guys appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow, maybe morning, maybe night. We will figure it out. But again, drop a like, drop a sub before you leave, and we will see you tomorrow for day number 5 with a consecutive stream and a consecutive draft. Be there or be square.